Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the Arcane Academy. Back at it again. The first game in the IO World Series. It's been absolutely fantastic. Big Wreck protect and he attack. This is very true, chat. This is very true. Oh man, I'm excited for today's session, chat. Excited. Not gonna lie, a little nervous because today is our mid-season finale of the Arcane Academy, and depending on the choice that may be made at the end of this session will determine once again the direction the campaign goes. A little sad, of course, because I will not be giving these fine fellows probably for the rest of the year. So it's sad. It's a little bit of a heartbreak. So being weird. I gotta get a new mic stand. Makes sense. That sounds about right. So let me let the crew know. Unmuting. I guess say unmuting. But yeah, before we begin, I want to let you guys know that we are at 92 Patreon members on the Patreon. Thank you guys so much for all your support, guys. It's absolutely wonderful. We reached 92 last night. We're trying to get to 100 before the end of the year. Our first 100 patrons is rapidly approaching. Make sure you check it out. We actually just posted, what did we do? We posted MP3, I think of Under IO today. We're posting Goblins of IO tomorrow. And today I actually posted the work in progress of Happy the Goblin Taskmasters. A lot of good stuff popping out there, and your support has been greatly appreciated. All right, I'm gonna unmute. I'll see you guys in a second.
We could take out a dragon with everything. I mean, Brett, hey, how you doing? Fuck.
The dragons are extinct, dude. They're not extinct. Yeah. They're endangered.
You're welcome.
You
Let's finish them off.
Yeah, you just want to finish them all off. Yeah, I've always considered like if a group who's heard of like the dragons and understands that any dragon that is still alive essentially survived the purge of Div and Void, which means they're very powerful elder dragons. I'm waiting for the one group to be like, what if we just hunt them down? I think we're just gonna, DM, put a pause in the story. We're gonna train and hunt down the rest of the dragons. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, hey, I mean that's I'm waiting for the day. That would be absolutely wonderful. How you guys doing today?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm doing.
I am doing.
That is my favorite response. Yeah. Give me a second. Last we left off, you guys just finished making your artisan hammers. Is that correct? For crafting the magic items. How long do you have until you have to finish your assignment?
12 days.
I believe the answer.
4? Is it like 4?
I think it's 4.
It's like 3 days.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
4, maybe 3. I think it's borderline on 3 now because you did spend this is your off day now. So okay, hold on. Actually, we can figure this out. Day 1 tasked with dual casting to fight the Frost Fear. Day 2 is an off day. Day 3 is the magic item creation. Day 4 off day, which you just finished. And now you're at day 5. So I think if it's a Friday and you need to be back on a Monday to finish it, you have 3 days left, I believe. Yes, 3 days.
Fuck.
Yeah, that is correct. That is absolutely correct. So, just let you know, obviously, you being influenced by your own fate and all that, you're free to do whatever you wish. As Gideon pointed out last week, hey, what happens if we don't do the assignment? Fail the assignment. Okay.
I'm still down for that.
Yeah, just skipping.
Don't do it.
I love
True.
I love that that's an option. But yeah, you went ahead and made your magical hammers. Now that you will be able to create magic items within the future, and you still have an alchemy class to take. The question is, would Arcane Academy, would the Exodus Academy have classes on a Saturday? And to that, I would say absolutely yes. It is themed. Yeah, there would definitely be Saturday classes.
I mean, if we have days off every other day, then yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but you're on you're kind of like on like a specialized schedule too, so it's absolutely possible that that's what's going on. Let's return you guys to the dorm real quick. For your Saturday, is that fair? We're currently in the your next day off. Is that fair to say? Or was there something you guys wanted to do in the evening hours? Is everyone okay? Sorry,
Yeah.
I heard something.
Sorry, that's my microphone arm. It's really it needs to be oiled up.
No, same. I was just complaining about my
Nice.
mic before I unmuted I was complaining about my mic arm as well. It's like
It's always embarrassing when I have to move it because it's just like.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to embarrass. Actually,
I'm so embarrassed.
I think this would be the evening after you finished your free day. So what is everyone doing during the evening hours, if anything special? Whether you're jumping into bed or if there's something that you guys wanted to do beforehand. And kind of go down the list. Yeah, go.
I
go
successfully taught Tremor my handshake, right? Was that right?
Not yet. I think-
Okay. So we could do more of that.
Yeah, we could do
Oh,
more of
God.
that. Well, there
I'd like to
Set my
watch.
health.
I like to watch.
there were a couple of things about that. So you're teaching not only Tremor the handshake,
Yeah.
but also Tremor has discovered that if he takes enough shocks with the handshake, he potentially could gain electricity resistance, which has now put him on this very dark path of just getting shocked
Pain.
whenever he can. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So during the evening hours, is that something that you two would be doing?
Looks at Tremor.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm like your supplier.
Yeah.
All right, come to the couch. Let's go.
This is
Oh, Jesus.
Come get your morning handshake.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
Trevor needs his daily shocky mommy visit.
Oh boy.
Right.
You know, I was very sad that this is our gonna be our mid-season finale for the year. And now you're saying, oh, Tremor, you've taken 34 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still alive? Or are you unconscious?
I am double checking. Let's see. I had 42. Okay, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good.
Oh, jeez. God, this is a very dangerous game you're playing. I just want to let you know that.
I'm aware.
I don't know if I even should tell you this.
Uh-oh.
Kind of
What's happening?
This next fact I have for you that you would have discovered. Go ahead and make an Arcana check. You're theorizing something right now.
Oh God.
Do I have advantage, or am I bleeding too hard that I can't see through the pain?
Let's just do a normal for now. 23, that's good. I'm just gonna tell you. You believe you might be able to unlock some other potential if you get knocked out a certain number of times from the Mordove handshake.
We have potions.
We do have potions.
This is a very dangerous game you're
Hold on.
playing.
There's an edge
Hold
to his
on.
voice just then. Did you hear that, chat?
Yes, Joe.
The potions are for saving our lives.
Yeah, but
You're
the
endorsing
Yeti
some
can
kink.
wait.
Well, look,
Trevor
tomorrow,
needs his zap.
yeah, and tomorrow we're going to
Zap.
alchemy class. We'll learn how to make more potions, and then I'll have infinite fucking pick-me-up juice. So
This is
Uh,
Oh, he's got a good point.
I think as he's like he's about to head
I
to
don't
bed,
think we have infinite.
he'll pause and he'll be like, "Hey,
Yes.
can you do it again and pick me up with this?" And he gives you a potion.
no.
I
Have
have
you
an
lost your
idea.
mind completely? What?
Yeah. Come on, just one more.
Wait, really quick. Is there a chance that Eleonora brings you down to negative full health from this hit?
Oh.
I don't. Brett, do you do full kill on that roll?
So just so there is a level of punishment to this, while I wouldn't full out kill you, I would probably start you with failed death saving throws.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. He has potion.
All right. Very well.
Just to put some danger into
Just
it.
don't crit, by the way,
Yeah.
please.
That's another 30 damage. How many hit points did that did you have left? Just
I had 8, so now I'm at negative 32, so I was 10 away
Alright.
from the max.
I see Tremor drop to the floor
he
like a
drops
fried
to
bug.
The floor. That's perfect. That's the perfect description. He just
Oh,
immediately
God.
falls, twitches a little bit, and you see no life in his body.
All right, I'm gonna feed him the potion.
Eleanor, what is like your demeanor to this right now? Is this just a?
She's enjoying it.
What? Is
She's
there
a psychopath.
Yeah, she is.
I don't know which one of us is more fucked up.
I
actually.
don't know.
What?
This is a symbiotic toxic relationship right now.
Can you describe her face as she like walks over to give like if the scene?
She's got like a quirked brow, lips smirking,
Oh my-
walks over with hands kind of
Nice.
crossed, like very smug.
Otto's just standing there, mouth dropped.
Oh god. Yeah, okay. I feed him a potion.
Go ahead and roll the
What is it again?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Gideon, you hear that you literally see like the light refractions of the hallway of the electric shock, and you just hear.
This again?
Listen, he asked me to. We have a potion this time. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Jeez, sorry.
Business as usual then. Just killing each other in the living room.
I
It's all
feel I feel really bad at sometimes for this party where just the emotion is just like, listen, these are tough times. We just gotta do what we have to do to survive at this point. You gotta push it back. Just push the emotion
good.
back.
Oh fuck. Okay,
Uh,
so 6 HP by the way.
Okay,
Ooh.
Tremor, you wake up, and I'm going to say, with a freshly scar of electricity. because you were knocked out by it.
Pog.
Number
Where-
2.
I will give you the option of where you would like to.
Tramp
Yeah, I
stamp.
think. Fuck off. I think like along his neck, like from the base to kind of like maybe the back of his spine, like wraps around the back of the neck.
You know, I really like the idea. If thinking I might implement this as a rule. If you're ever knocked out, right, you get a scar from that. Some way. It doesn't have to be like a big
Mhm.
major scar, but just something to symbolize the fact that you've been, you know, been on death's door. Something puts you down to death's door, essentially. They could be like, hey, see this? I got this here because I was, you know, my roommate was shocking me because I wanted to study. I don't know. But yeah, not an injury, just something to just a mark, you know, so that there's something that you could share.
The boy who lived. Sorry.
Yeah, at this point, I'm like Harry Potter with like 4 separate lightning bolt scars on my
Yeah.
forehead.
It's all going on
Yeah.
your forehead. So, yeah, where do you want this scar?
Like I said, I think back of my neck.
Back of your neck? Okay. Is
Yeah.
it? How would it look? Would you?
I mean, if you look up like lightning scars online, it's kind of like these spindly lightning fingers almost that,
Like the roots of a tree, right?
yeah, that kind of crawl up
Yeah.
to a point. So I think it would kind of coalesce like back base of the neck and then kind of maybe spindle down.
Would there ever get to a point through this experimentation that your hair might get changed a little bit?
Oh
maybe a
yeah,
little
no, I'm
streaky?
thinking that it's gonna start getting
Ooh.
bleached.
You
the
have hair like
tips.
mine.
Yeah, they got like frosted tips of.
Ooh. Yeah.
You know, last time I said that you're becoming Killua, and now you're even. I know you guys don't know, but chat will know. He's literally now he's gonna have Killua's hair color. This is ridiculous. By
Guy
the way,
Fieri.
God, oh my God, yes.
so why are you? Do you feel
Why
better
are you
getting
doing
knocked
this?
out by this, Trevor?
Tremor will kind of get up. He'll look at you. It's practice.
Oh well, if it's practice, I have a potion. If you want to practice some more.
Oh my God.
Fuck it.
Like, go
Looks at
even
Eleanor
further.
again.
All right, fuck.
Oh no.
take a step back.
All right.
I would like to mention that getting knocked out again is gonna start risking like permanent injury, like during the same 24-hour period.
What kind of permanent injury?
Might be minor, might be you're feeling some dread begin to swell up in you. It's not fatal, but getting knocked out multiple times by the same thing is definitely has the potential of injury, depending on how much damage is dealt by this bolt, I will say. There's something
Do
to
you
think
still want
about.
to, Tremor?
There's something to think about.
Do it.
God damn it. Unlimited power!
Do
Why
it.
is it not rolling? Come on, Dion. Do you beyond? I don't know how to talk. Are you gonna let that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
How are you rolling so high?
So
3
dirty
times.
right now.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh
Well,
boy. Feeds
I'm
you a
down now with
potion.
negative 20. What is it? 26? Yeah.
My
Oh my god.
God.
Oh my
Track
god.
me down, Eleonora. You will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Fuck.
1 second, please.
Injury table. Here we come.
Well, apparently there's like a variety of injury tables, and the one that I looked at was like missing legs. I'm like, no, nothing like that.
Yeah, just internal injuries. It's okay.
All right. Okay. Here is what we'll do. Would you like me to roll a 1d100?
Do
Oh
it.
god.
Build your anger.
Okay. I feel like that's good.
Is it good?
Well, that's low.
Yeah, it depends if low is good or bad.
Find out. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay. I think with a. Oh jeez. Okay, so you are starting to lose feelings in your hands.
That's pretty
Oh.
important.
Yeah.
You need
It's-
hands.
It's so if you grab something you can still feel it, but there's definitely like a numbing feeling to it. So you haven't lost feelings completely yet, but you definitely can tell as you're like squeezing a little bit, it's becoming a little more challenging. You know what I mean? To not challenging.
Ruh-roh.
It's just your hands are just beginning to. It just feels a little. You're losing. You're losing
Is
a little
it-
bit of feeling. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not that I can't control
Correct.
my
correct,
hands.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just that the nerve endings are not as responsive.
exactly.
Maybe I should touch a different part of your body.
Okay, well now I've definitely got lightning scars on my hands.
That's
Um,
badass.
Mm-hmm.
Badass.
I'm literally gonna turn into Palpatine by the end of this one session.
Now
Um,
keep in mind as you're doing these experimentations, if you take a day to rest and things like that, the risk of injury lowers.
Goes down,
But
yeah.
as you continuously are like again, that's when it just begins to compound on yourself. You're not letting your wound, you're not letting your body heal essentially. And that's when you begin to suffer injuries that just continue to get worse and worse and worse as you just keep going in the same day. That
Yeah.
makes sense? Does that sound fair?
That makes sense. Yeah, I think he'll, assuming Gideon gives him a potion.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna make
Let
it.
me roll 2d4.
what if you fell and Gideon's like,
And then
now that
everyone
that's
just,
been
all
taken
right,
care
time to
of."
go.
Yeah.
So 7 healing.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna kind of jerk awake, kind of feel his hands, kind of staring at them. I think he's gonna smack the ground next to him without saying a word, and then kind of stare at his hand. Huh.
What's
I feel no more pain. He's gonna say. Just kind of wobble off drowsily back to bed. I think. Thank you,
Alright.
Eleonora.
You're welcome, Tremor. Does
Falls
he just
asleep.
flop into bed?
I had made a note last time that I wanted to learn Hut Spell with the rest of the day. Is that possible?
go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. I rolled a 9.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go to bed now, Seb.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Just to clarify, you did not learn anything today.
Okay.
It's just letting you know as the DM. It's
Thank you.
Yes. And I'm sorry. I wish you did learn something. All right. Go off to bed. Go to sleep. Eleonora, are you? Oh, sorry. Yes, please.
Before going to sleep, Al is going to look over to Gideon and say, "You have a sister, yes?
Yes. Why?
Would you like to send her anything?"
Oh.
Send her
Message.
like a message? Oh, I don't. Honestly, I sent out a couple of letters. I think maybe it's too late. Maybe in the morning.
Oh,
Knowing that your spell slot's going to refresh. I just realized that.
no.
No.
I can do 2 tonight.
No. I appreciate it, Al, but it's okay. Thank you.
Tremor.
Shimmer does not respond.
Tremor lies lifeless on the bed, hand extended out. Like a small smoke is coming out of him.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
He's going to knock on the door of
Oh.
Eleanor.
What is it?
It's outdoors, Thalarian.
Alright, come in, Aldoris.
Now I'm going to have to come outside.
Oh my goodness. She gets out of bed. Opens the door. Yes.
Is there anyone you'd like to send a message to?
No. I. All right.
That was very
fine
sweet
then.
of Al.
Thanks for nothing. Goes back to bed.
Eleonora.
I was gonna cast sending on Eleonora and just say, very well.
Well, that's you hear
Why
this.
is he like this?
You can respond to the sending if you'd like. Is this the one that allows you to respond back?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of what she would say.
25 words, please.
Okay. Thanks for wasting my time. Sleep well.
We are a dysfunctional group.
Yeah, we are.
You said you have 2 sending spells. Who are you sending the other one to?
Yeah. How about the gnomish professor? Greetings, Professor. I hope it is not too late. I had another spell slot to use. Good night.
Hold on. You receive a response. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 1, 2. All right, hold on. I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. You received the response.
Excellent use of sending. However, this is an inappropriate time. Please keep these spells to my office hours. You can find them on the paper.
And then it cuts off because the
Nice.
25 word limit.
And he gets back into bed.
He wants to be supportive, but at the same time establish boundaries.
Yes.
So everyone is asleep. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
This is not
Oh no.
Al?
This is me complaining. You're about to attack us at night, and I just used up 2 slots.
I'm on,
Tremor's fucked up.
I'm on 5 health.
Fuck. Oh fuck.
Lower their guard. Send in the dragon. Tremor, how restless?
I mean, he's probably got burn wounds. So not comfortable, but I think he's also so exhausted that it would be hard to rouse him.
A blue glow washes.
I think I'll have Otto see that.
Hmm.
He'll go, oh, oh, oh. He'll like run over,
I love Otto.
and start bumping on Tremor.
What does Tremor do?
He'll wake up, I think, at that. What? It's like Napoleon Dynamite. What?
The light
God,
begins, the light
Pedro,
begins
stop.
the light begins to leave the room.
Ooh, 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 ooh. What? Damn it, Otto. Can't you tell I've been through a lot today? I like forgot Tremor's voice.
Yeah, that ain't it.
I like it there. He's changed by the electricity.
Yeah. I guess
light-
yeah.
The light leaves the room. Do you follow?
Yeah. He's gonna leave Otto behind though.
That's fine.
You're gonna go by yourself.
Yeah, I got 5 health and a dream.
The
God.
light continues down the hallways that are empty, and out to the cold of the courtyard. As the light then manifests itself in a translucent form, you see Headmaster Levin.
11.
There it is.
What are you doing here?
I apologize for awakening you. Are you well?
I mean, relatively.
What has the school been doing to you? Noticing
Oh no, these are
scars.
self-inflicted. Don't worry.
Self-inflicted. Are you all right?
I need. I'm taking shortcuts to grow stronger faster. Probably not wise, but I don't know. I feel like it has to be done.
This blasted school. He'll mutter under his breath.
Yeah, it's their fault.
If you feel that this is what you need to do, then I would say it is.
Yeah, I definitely feel like something's coming for us here. How are you able to manifest now?
I'm using currently a lot of power to send you this, and I don't have much time. Mainly wanted to check to see how you are and give you a message. 2 things of note. The first, I'm growing rather worried of the school that you're in. Someone, or a group of someone, is currently trying to break through my sanctum within the Astral Veil. They have yet to do so, but I feel it will only be a matter of time. It is that of hostile act that worries me about the intentions of your school.
We know their intentions aren't pure. So far, they've been keeping us under heavy surveillance. I imagine they want to find a way to reach you.
I feel the same. Which is
What should
why
we do?
I have a second thing to offer, but it will going to be a difficult choice you'll have to make. You've expressed a great interest in returning to the archive. I
Yours.
may be able to do so for you, and perhaps one other. But you will not be able to return for quite some time. It'll feel like quite some time to you while you're in the Veil. But here, maybe months may pass. I would love to take that opportunity to not only protect you from this school, but to teach you and train you in the knowledge that you, one other friend of yours, may seek.
That's a lot. How do I know who to bring?
It would be... doesn't necessarily need to be up to you. You can discuss it with your friends. If you wish to stay behind, I would understand that as well. But
Nah, fuck this place.
he begins to become translucent a little bit as he's fading away. I wouldn't be able to do it on these grounds. You're going to have to go somewhere away from the school.
We're about to go fight a Yeti. That's great timing.
What wonderful happenstance. Where
Give
in
us
the-
like 2 days.
2 days your time. And he kind of pulls out what appears to be a golden timepiece before he starts moving things around. All right. Do you have a general direction of where it is? And he kind of like pulls out a map a little bit.
I tell him the general direction of where I know the trial is.
I believe I can meet you there in that time period. I will not have enough. I won't. You're going to have to be very precise. The time dilation between the veil and here. I want to make sure that we're exactly there. After this, it's going to feel as if you're away for quite some time before we can safely bring you back. But I would want to discover the intentions of the school first. And for your other friends that we wouldn't be able to take up. I would do my best to keep a watchful eye in some way, somehow.
Yeah, what of them? Are they going to be left to deal with the repercussions of our absence, or?
Something you're going to have to figure out on your own, I'm afraid. If I could take the 4 of you, I would, but I only would have enough power to bring 2 of you safely back to the archive. Undetected.
Okay.
I bring all
Oh.
4 of you there. I fear they'll be able to trace it, and we would be bringing trouble into this doorstep. A lot has changed at the archive ever since you found, as you describe, a space baby. But we will be able to talk more once you arrive.
The baby come back?
No.
The baby never left.
Oh no.
We're preparing. And at that point, he's fading away, and he says, we will discuss more once you arrive. We've got a difficult decision to make, Tremor. I don't envy your position. Just know that I will do the best that I can for the 4 of your sake.
Thank you.
And he just, at that point, statically.
Tremor kind of thinks to himself for a minute in the cold night. And then kind of does a scan around to see if he was watched by anyone.
Go ahead and make a perception. Appears to be, it's very late in the evening, and there seems to be no one around in the cold of the courtyard.
He'll then, at that, I think, turn and head back to bed.
That you return to bed. Your full rest.
Thank goodness.
Great story moment, by the way. You're in grave danger now. Right, you awaken the next morning.
Tremor will kind of rise quietly and head to the table where everyone else. We'll send Otto to wake the boys up if they don't get up.
I'm up. Sat upright in his bed, doing his morning stretches.
Is Al a noisy stretcher?
I was about to ask the same thing.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay, so that'll definitely wake Gideon up for sure.
Oh my god.
Eleonora, what are you doing?
She would be brushing her hair, getting ready for the day, trying to look perfect as always.
Gentlemen, you see Otto standing there, kind of. What would you say he's doing? Like waving his arms? Okay, Tremor?
No, I think he's just kind of stoic, like a gargoyle watching them.
Are you guys used to this by now? The stoicness of Otto?
Yeah, I think that if like Otto made this routine when Gideon, like as he's walking past, he'd probably look at Otto and go like, ugh, and then you leave. Just like, it's like in a very friendly, just a playful manner.
Yeah, not aggressive.
No, yeah, not aggressive and not mocking. Just like a,
I don't think Otto would react at all. Just gonna follow your eyes the entire way out.
That's perfect. Morning, Tremor.
Morning.
Oh, everyone's up bright and early.
Yeah, there's something I gotta talk to you guys about.
Are you dying?
Well, maybe. He looks to Eleanor as she comes in.
Oh.
Are there any spiders that Eleanor needs to take care of today? I can't remember.
It is a daily thing, so I would say
Yeah.
yes. The only one that's still good is the living room.
Living room.
Living
Okay.
room's been taken care of until Monday, but the boys.
I'll go take care of this one. Arcana again, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Easily taken
Then
care of,
I'll-
I would say, for the weekend.
The
What?
queen.
Do the one in my room.
Yeah.
Oh my god, shit.
Hell
Your
yeah.
roll out of control tonight, actually.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
So you guys are good for the rest of the weekend.
Woohoo! Alright, taken care of.
Yes.
Okay, so last night I was visited again in my sleep. I thought it was an illusion caused by great pain, but no, it was real. It was Levin again. And he told me that the school is actively trying to find him and to reach his academy.
Did he say why?
I can only assume for power,
Hmm.
to use the veil for their own needs. But he also said he believes he's found a way to bring me back to the veil. And he can bring one other, but that's it, just two.
Otto.
Well, I don't think Otto counts.
No. That's a
So-
little rude to Otto.
Otto. Otto's just staring at me, I guess.
Oh fuck.
So only two of us can go back to the Vale.
Yes, for now.
Hmm.
The others would be stuck here and probably have to pay with whatever the school decides to do on the
I'll
others
stay.
having escaped. Oh, okay. That didn't surprise me.
And
Levin says we'll be gone for some time, or at least it'll seem like some time in the Vale's time. So this isn't a short trip.
hmm.
Hmm. Well. Have we ever considered letting them get to the astral and then reporting what they do? Currently, we can't
To
really
who?
accuse them of anything. Well, whatever they do in the astral, perhaps it'll be evil. Report that to the king.
Hmm.
And they would believe us over established government officials?
What if we have evidence? We loop in the two who go there, plant something, try and, scry on them in some manner.
Plant evidence?
No!
Listen to
we-
yourself.
No, I'm saying we scry, and then we get evidence of their evil doings. We let them get to the astral.
How do we scry?
I don't know
We
if you
need
know
a
that yet.
No, we need a better wizard.
Well, that sinks that
Hmm.
idea, doesn't it?
Oh, there must be other ways we can catch them. Sometimes you've got to give a killer a knife to prove he's a killer. I think.
I don't think
Oh
that's
my.
a saying.
It is now.
Look, I think if we trust Levin is working to figure this out as well, whoever goes with him can work on the Veil side while the other two work over here. It's not ideal, and it'll be a while until I'm sure we find a solution, but it's at least better than being trapped like we are now.
Well, I don't mind staying behind either.
You don't?
No.
She's a well-liked student.
It'd be a pity to squander that when they seem to be on their good side right now. I could cover for us more easily.
And they do think you two are a couple, I suppose.
A couple of what?
She crosses her arms and looks just like super pouty.
And I wouldn't mind coming to the Vale. Did Levin say how long we would be gone?
He didn't, but we know time is different there, and I would imagine it would be several months.
You're probably going to be older than us when you get back out.
I'm already. Wait, no, I'm not.
You'll be the same age as the rest of
Yeah,
us. by
you'll
this
finally
time.
catch up with us.
Except I'll become a grandpa. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that I definitely come to the Astral Vale, Tremor.
Okay. Well, that was easy.
When
We're.
are you going?
I told him we would leave after killing the Yeti.
Right.
Actually, wait, that gives me an idea.
Do it, dude.
You died, the Yeti!
Yes, you tell them that we
Oh!
died.
Yes!
What about what can we bring back? Evidence? Maybe
Your
something
hair.
you own?
Yeah, my
A lock
hair.
of your
It's already
hair?
coming out ever
Hand.
since the
Your left
shocking
hand.
experiments.
Maybe wait.
Give us your left
Do
hand!
you want me to practice
Shut
on
up.
you at all today, and we could get some blood as well?
Yeah, sure. Great idea,
A
Lenora.
finger!
I
cut a toe
think
off
the
Gideon.
Yeti might actually take some blood from us during the battle, so you could always use
Oh.
that.
That's true.
Look, how
It's a
about
brilliant idea.
I could always just shave my head.
No!
Why do you care? Yeah,
Why would you do that?
so you can have hair. Say the
Wow.
Yeti took my hair.
Well, he's not in the toupee business. What are you on about? Take a finger.
Nothing was left but his hair, is what you tell them.
Just remove a finger. You've got plenty.
Can't you guys
I'm
just
not
say the
taking
Yeti
my
ate
finger.
us and then you incinerated his body and we're
Do-
dead?
Do Yetis eat
Yeah, of course they do.
students? Oh,
I don't
okay.
I don't know. I feel like I guess I don't know.
They're not herbivores.
Right. Okay.
This is mad.
Well, Eldorus, think about it. I think this will work.
No, we need better evidence than just eaten entirely.
Well,
Shit, actually, no. We shouldn't break anything back, because otherwise they might have something to scry on you. We should destroy anything that's yours that's here.
So I do
What?
shave my head.
wait. wait,
Why don't we just tell them that we're gone during the battle? We disappeared, and that's all there is to it.
They'll hunt you down.
We'll
My
be in
God.
the Astral Vale, which they're trying to get to anyway.
If we just say that we're dead, they won't be able to scry on us because we're in a different plane.
It's true. I
That's
think
true.
we should say they're dead.
Okay, I'm
But-
dying.
Also, don't respond to any sending messages, even if they sound like us.
Can you send to someone in the Astral Vale?
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Not worth risking. I guess.
So.
How would we communicate with you guys then? Oh, I guess we
I
don't.
don't know. Well, Levin, before Gideon and I were able to travel through the ley line and project ourselves to visit,
Right.
I don't know if the school is warded against that, but maybe we can come up with
Mm.
a system. Like, you just go kill more Yetis and we'll visit then.
How about an eye?
What
Oh,
did you
what?
say?
An eye. Remove an eye.
Oh
We're
my
not,
taking
I'm
my
not
eye out.
losing an eye over this.
Outdoors.
It's fine.
Outdoors, please.
I can't lie.
What do you
Easier.
mean you can't lie? You lied to us about telling the teacher about the Astral Veil originally.
I don't lie to you. I just didn't give you the full truth.
Omission is lying.
Oh, don't tell him that.
Oh, I'm a liar.
Aldoris has a nervous breakdown immediately.
Oh, goodness.
So, the Yeti will be the last time we are all together for some time.
I
Seems
guess
that way.
so.
I mean, we might die anyway.
That's a good point.
That's a positive outlook, Al. Yes, we might die anyway together. Speaking of which, what's on the schedule for today? Can we go-
Potions.
What menu-wise?
Potions.
Oh,
I don't no schedule, not menu. Although, what is on the menu?
Today on the
Well,
lunch
it's-
menu is a fine meatloaf made of various pork, chicken, and beef parts. Sort of meat medley mixture in meatloaf form.
Meat medley mixture.
Some
say that 5
buttered,
times fast.
some buttered spuds
Ooh.
with a lovely meat gravy from the meat medley mixture of meatloaf. And
Oh.
for dessert, banana pudding.
I fucking love
love banana
banana pudding.
pudding.
Oh my god.
No, I want banana pudding.
Me
Thanks,
too.
Brett.
They're
All right, I'm
also-
gonna go, guys.
They're also
session's
happy.
over.
They're also happy to report because of its popularity. Elk's Milk has returned to the menu.
Yeah!
Damn!
Let's get an elk's milk in the chat.
Let's get an elk's milk.
So cursed. All right. Well, potions cost then,
It's potions.
and Shall we?
Yep. So you guys gonna head over to the potions area?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay.
And then we'll kill the Yeti.
Go ahead and drop your tokens as Professor Cogswin is there.
Oh, no.
is he your favorite?
Yeah, but I get bored of his face.
Oh my god!
I grow bored of his face.
What a crazy insult to say to someone.
That's fucked.
It really
yes, who's up? The four of
Hello?
you. Hello.
Did you get my sending yesterday?
I did, Master Aldoris. Thank you.
I got your response.
Yes, indeed you did. Very good, very good. Welcome to Potions 101. Hey, how are you doing with the Yeti assignment, by the way? Have you already slain him, of course?
We gotta go. Oh, wait. Do you think
What?
it's nearby?
What? You haven't... You're preparing, I understand that. A studious wizard and a prepared wizard is a winner wizard. That is what I've always said, so good on you for making sure that you're thoroughly prepared before going out into the ferocious wilderness.
How
that
far
is
away
out
is
there.
it?
What? Probably
Is it
about...
close?
It's about a couple of hours to the southeast.
Oh, have we got time?
Oh, no, you have potions now. Come,
No, I know that.
come. He just slams on the table. Gather round, my wonderful students. Today, we're going to learn the art of potion making. Now, who here knows about making potions or has attempted to make a potion within the past?
Chernobyl
I've
raises his
never
hand.
made
Al
a
raises
potion
his hand.
in my life.
Oh, experimented with some. What recipes do you currently know?
Trimmer kind of shrugs.
I've combined various foodstuffs.
Oh, apple
Like
juice
tea
and
soup and
soup.
apple
Oh
juice.
yeah, I remember now.
Oh god.
Fucker.
Well, that is absolutely. Well, I suppose it's kind of sweet. You'll experiment with potions, a variety of food stuff. I suppose that would be more cooking than it would be alchemy, but
Isn't cooking just a form of alchemy?
you've read my book, Master Aldoris. I was
Yeah,
about to
twice.
say alchemy is a form of cooking when it comes to the variety of ingredients. Like, no, literally, I literally was just about to say
Amazing.
Trimmer will pipe up and say,
Al
Al's
definitely has read his
actually
book.
Al hasn't stopped talking about potions since he read your book, Professor.
I
He's
hate
been
them.
looking forward to this class
You hate
all
potions?
week.
I see.
I just don't think it should be considered a magical art.
Well, that
Oh
is,
my God.
that is an argument that is made with scholars for a while. If the non-magical individuals are able to make a potion, then how come it is considered a magical art?
Exactly.
You'll just nod.
Yeah.
Oh, you should come to my theoretical debates class one day.
No.
Boris.
Say no.
Yeah.
straight up
He doesn't
said
want to
no.
talk about potions.
He's in a potions class.
Yeah, he
Next
doesn't want to be
topic.
He's gonna go ahead and gather a bunch of ingredients and then bring them over and lay them on the table.
Now, alchemy is obviously with the variety of ingredients abounds and the various mixtures of magical liquids, you can create yourself wonderful potions. Typically, though, it is all about the experimentation. Now, of course, there's notes and documents of exactly what you need to do. But this class will all be about the experimentation, discovery of what each ingredient's properties is, through trial and error.
He will then put down a couple of vials with liquids. Red liquids, green liquids, and blue liquids.
Now, the only thing you need to know are what these liquids do. The ingredients themselves amplify or enhance the potion. You have to be careful, though. You can only add a certain amount. If you try to just mix everything together, you'll have a catastrophic result. You typically in a sudden burst of napalm all across your face. It's very dangerous.
Wow.
So I would like you, with these liquids, to use 2 ingredients only. Remember, there's a matter of discovery, what everything does.
He will back up. So, he'll go on further with a little bit of an explanation about what alchemy is. Over game thinking, alchemy is essentially that. It's you mix a couple of ingredients together, you mix it with a liquid, and you get a result of a potion that may do one thing well or do a variety of things or be a little dangerous. But essentially what he wants you to do is experiment. To create a potion, there are a variety of 12 different ingredients on the table right now. You don't know what each of the ingredients do, but as you make a potion, sample it, and drink the potion essentially, you can help discover what each ingredient potentially can do. To make a potion, you need to put 2 ingredients in one of the colored liquids, and that will make your potion. You can't do 2 of the same ingredients. It always has to be 2 different ingredients as well. The base liquids do the following. A red liquid will add 1d4 to healing. A green liquid subtracts 1d4 to healing, and if it subtracts further, it will deal damage to you. A blue liquid will increase anything that has an ongoing effect duration by 1. Okay? Make sure to document that. But other than that, I'm going to drop a list of ingredients over into the Discord channel right now.
Nice.
I will not tell you what each of them do, though.
Did someone write down the rules? My brain just...
Y'all, I'll write it.
Okay.
Sorry.
My brain... No, it's okay. It's my brain.
My brain too, man. I can also write down the rules.
That's okay. I think Breeze got it.
Yeah.
Except for she put in brackets, I think.
Yeah, no, she's right. She's right.
Okay.
And
we're
blue was what was blue again? Sorry.
adds one round. Adds an additional round to ongoing effects.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'm also gonna go
Thank-
ahead and drop
thank
the
you.
ingredients. Mix
Nice.
2 different ingredients with 1 liquid. You make potion. That's it. There is a lot of ingredients here, so you have nothing to worry about, like running out of ingredients or things like that. The school essentially is covering for you. But to read out all the ingredients that are there, I've put them over in our Discord channel. You've got the following: Lifebud, Sharp Weed, Tart Leaf, a Violet, Rot Cap, Rock Tooth, Selkie Tear, Minotaur Horn, Gold Blood, Naga Scale, and Harpy Egg. And the best way to go ahead and discover this is to mix 2 ingredients with a liquid. And then I will tell you what the potion does. And then you can begin to decipher from that point what each ingredient does.
Okay.
Grabs the life bud and the Minotaur horn and dumps them
That's
in
a
the red.
good. Yeah, I was gonna do the same mix. That's a good mix.
So with the solid horn, the professor will take a note. The Minotaur's horn. It actually has a different effect depending on how you prepare it. You can typically grind it into a rough powder, or further grind it down into a fine dust. It'll be up to you to determine what each effect does.
Tremor would like to
Thanks.
use the experience he's already had making potions and determine the rough effects of either one before doing it.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. It will be a heightened roll. It'll be a high DC. You are uncertain what a Minotaur is for. You've never even seen a Minotaur before.
I looked
Just
at
grind all the way
Alborex.
down.
You got it.
Think about this, right? If you go to powder, it's more gritty. Keep grinding. Harder.
So are you grinding it down to a powder or a fine dust?
Fine dust.
Okay. All right. So you're mixing Lifebud, Minotaur Horn, and which is a fine dust in parentheses, and you're putting it in what liquid?
Red.
All right. Ooh, okay. Potion is made. The only way to discover what it does is by consuming the potion.
Can I taste a little bit, or do I gotta finish it?
You gotta finish
Knock
it.
it back.
I
Got
knock
it.
it back.
Yeah, because potions are typically small vials to begin with. It's not like a giant tankard of potion, or like it's
Like a
kind of like
cauldron, yeah.
it's like when you take cough medicine. The following happens. You heal for 2d4 HP. And you get +1 to your attack rolls for 3 rounds.
Wow.
Ooh. It's pretty good.
That's a zesty potion.
What would you like to name the potion? Right, you get to name them well.
Tremor, pick me up.
The Tremor picked me up.
Should have called it Mo.
No. I don't want to eat my other D&D character's horn.
You're free to document it, and it's up to you to document exactly what you did to prepare the potion. And you will, anytime you encounter these objects, that's what that does. All right.
Who's next?
Yeah, who else would like to make a potion?
Get in. You go next. You're really good.
I'm really good at something I've never done. Thank you, Al. I will go ahead and try.
Oh my god.
I want to try to combine Life Bud with Gold Blood and the red liquid.
Okay. The gold blood itself, it's like thick. It's very viscous, with a very gold tint. So, mix the gold blood and the life blood and the red liquid, and you combine it together. And you've created the potion. Do you drink it?
I throw it back.
Okay. You heal for 2d4 health, and I require you to roll a d20.
Oh, okay. Let me just do it in roll 20 then. Roll 1d20. 9.
Okay. Because you rolled a 9, as you drink the potion, it has no effect. It doesn't heal you either.
Oh, it has no effects.
It has no effects.
Oh.
Correct. So when you drink it, nothing happens. The gold blood, or at least what you used for that one, seemed to have negated the effect entirely of the potion.
Wow.
But I will tell you that the gold blood had random effects applied, depending on what you roll. Is one thing that you would have
Ooh.
learned from drinking that potion. So if you roll a certain number, it will have one effect. But if you roll below a certain number, it will have a different effect.
Okay.
You can also theorize what each ingredient. It's essentially the ingredients are like modifiers, essentially. To the potion.
Gotcha.
Who's
Okay.
next?
You go, Eleanor.
So because it didn't work, I don't get to name the potion.
I mean, you could name the potion. It would literally. I mean, you can still name the potion. I mean, like I said, it's a variable effect. You can also mix another one and see if you roll higher on this one.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
For now, can I name it?
Yes, you can.
I want to name it the Bloody Gamble.
Bloody
now.
Gamble. There you go.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
Am I allowed
Eleanor.
to use ingredients that have been used?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Well, if I saw Tremors worked out so well, I would probably just copy him.
Oof. Are you gonna do any difference?
Let's see. It's just 2 ingredients, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. And you use Lifebud and Minotaur Horn, is that right?
Yeah, but I grounded to a dust, and you could also do it less ground, apparently. A different result.
Mm. Yeah, well, because I want to make more health potions in general, and I want to make sure we're getting health potions because we just decided we want health potions, right? That's why we went to potions class before.
Yeah.
So if I flub this, yeah, I guess I'll just do what he did, but less ground up to see.
Yeah,
what
so
happens.
you'll grind it into a powder instead of a fine dust.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you drink the potion?
I'll sip it.
You'll have to you'll have to consume the whole potion to know the
Okay,
effects.
I'll consume it.
You heal for 2d4 health, and that's it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and that's it.
And that's it.
Mm,
You have to dust
Okay,
it to
okay.
make it good.
Dust it. Got it.
All right. Can I please take the rock tooth
Okay.
and the harpy egg
Okay.
and drop them in the green
Okay.
and knock it back?
So for the rock tooth, it's the same with the
Mhm.
horn. You must grind it either to a powder or a fine dust.
Fine dust.
Okay. You mix this, you fine dust, grind this rock tooth into what appears to be a mixture of this green, yolky potion.
Ew.
Looks lovely. Knocks it back, expecting to take pain.
You take 1d4 points of damage, and you are
Do I roll that?
poisoned for 3 rounds. Yes. You take 2 points of damage, and you are now poisoned for 3 rounds as well.
Okay. No additional effects on top of that.
Correct.
Okay, I feel like the harpy egg is poison.
Good to know.
I don't think we got the rock tooth.
So, I'm gonna say each of those potions took, for all 4 of you, 2 hours to make. So you have essentially 3 more periods of potion making before you wrap up for the day, essentially. So, round 2. Do you want to go? Would you want to do the same order that we did before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tremor, what are you making now? By the way, you're free to make if you're looking to like take potions with you at this point. You're free to do that as well. If you found one that you like, and you're like, let's just make a bunch of these. You're free to do that as well.
Hmm.
Okay.
There's-
I think I'll make another one of his pick-me-ups for
Okay.
the road.
All right. You successfully make one then. Next up is Gideon.
I'm gonna make one of Tremor's pick-me-ups as well.
Okay. And Eleanor.
Me too.
We just steal from the
I
school.
just, yeah, we're about to find a Yeti, so I don't know.
He's looking around and he's like, well, it seems you found a recipe that you
Oh,
like.
All
Maybe
right,
try
would
something
like.
Another idea.
different.
And you could also
Alright.
do a dusted Minotaur horn with the blue one, because that extends the length of effects, and if we have +1 extended with the blue potion, it could be like a good battle potion.
Al, what do you do?
I'm gonna take the violet
Okay.
and the Naga scale and drop
Okay.
them in the blue.
Okay. As you do so, please roll a 1d20.
Okay. 5.
Okay. So you consume. It's like the Naga scales are like thin, like almost like fish scales. Like they've already been grinded down as you mix it. So as
Okay.
you consume it with the blue liquid, it just kind of like scratches at your throat. With this violet mixture. The following happens. You heal for 1d4 health.
Oh.
You gain resistance to slashing for 4
Ooh.
rounds.
Ooh.
That's it.
Oh, okay. What could be the heal there? Violet, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, because scales. That'd be the
Skills
resistance.
is resistance. That seems pretty good. Trimmer will
Round 3.
look to Al and say like,
Oh,
"Is that good?"
it was rather tasty, I'll have to say that.
Okay. He's gonna take a Naga scale, and try Gold Blood.
Okay.
And
And what liquid?
combine it with the blue one.
Okay. Roll a 1d20, please. Okay. As you consume the potion.
I do not consume it.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay. I'm gonna just make a note. With the blue one. Okay.
It's maybe a bad idea, but I want to try and combat.
Gideon.
I would like to make a bloody gamble, but I am not going to drink it.
Okay. Ellen, go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh, roll it right now.
Yeah, so you know the effects of it.
Oh, because this is at creation, not at.
Mhm.
Ah.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Eleonora.
How many health potions do we have now? Should I try something new? Combine 2 things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Which ones haven't we combined? Have we done Life Bud and Naga Scale?
I don't think
No.
so.
Is Naga Scale the one we think does healing or no?
That
We
does
think
it
that-
violet?
resistance to slashing. Violet,
Yeah.
violet.
Oh,
and
violet,
Life Bud could
violet?
give you a good healing potion.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try that. Violet, and Life Bud.
This is my notes so far.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it as well, I think.
And what was the liquid that you added?
The red liquid, right? Because
Okay.
1d4 healing.
All right. And then Al, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take the rock tooth this time,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna grind it into dust. I'm gonna grind it into normal,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take a Selkie tear,
Okay.
and I'm gonna drop him in the blue.
All right. Do you drink it now or do you wait?
Yeah, I'll drink it now.
For 4 rounds, gain +1 to your armor class, and you heal for 2d4 health.
Okay.
What would you like to name it?
Wait, which one did the armor class one?
What was it? How much armor class? +1.
+1 for 4 rounds.
Nice.
I think that's the rock tooth, and then I think the Selkie tear is a heal. So, I'm gonna name it potion of making you feel like you're wearing more armor and also healing.
Lovely. I love it. All right, final round of potion making. Tremor, what are you making?
I think we'll copy what Al did.
Okay.
Was that in red base or blue base?
That was blue. If you go red, you'll even be more potent.
What were the ingredients again? It was Rock's Tooth and what was it?
Rock's tooth ground up into a powder, not a dust. And Selkie tear.
I think you'll replace the Selkie Tear with Naga Scale
Oh.
and then put it in blue.
Oh, we are up against a Yeti. That's a good point.
Okay. Make sure to just document that. Do you drink it or do you just assume?
I save it.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure you document thoroughly the ingredients
Yeah,
of
I
the
am.
potion. And all right, Gideon.
I think he's just gone to the toilet.
yeah, he went to
Oh,
the
my
restroom.
apologies. Sorry.
Do you
I
wanna
wasn't
go
yeah, we'll
next,
do
Emma?
Eleonora.
Okay.
All right, I didn't see.
Do. I'll do Rock Tooth and Lifebud. Have we done that yet?
No.
Okay, I'll do that.
Do you grind it to a powder or a fine dust? The rock tooth.
I'll just grind it to a fine dust, right?
No. Powder.
Oh,
You wanna
powder?
go
Powder. Okay, I'll do powder.
Okay.
Fine dust breaks it.
And then
I
what?
see what you're saying.
What liquid?
I'll do blue.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you keep a hold of it or do you drink?
I'm gonna keep a hold of it. Yeah.
Okay. And then Al.
I would like to do the same thing Trevor did and make a
Scale rock tooth with the red liquid.
Naga scale rock tooth, yes.
With
Powdered rock tooth.
with the blue or red liquid.
I'm gonna go for a red liquid. No, blue.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay. And Gideon.
I want to try. I'm looking at Al's notes now. So we haven't done the sharpweed yet.
No.
I'm gonna do the
Or the rock cat.
sharpweed with.
Or tart leaf.
Okay, I'll do both of those then. With the let's go with the blue.
All right, sharpweed and what? I'm sorry, what was the other one?
What was the one we haven't used yet, Joe?
We haven't used tart leaf or rock cat.
Yeah, I want to use both those, rot cap and sharpweed
Okay.
with the blue base.
Okay. Do you drink or save for later?
I drink it.
Okay. You are poisoned for 2 rounds and take 1d4 points of damage.
Cool. That's really fun. I really enjoy this class. I'm gonna leave now.
So imagine the sharpweed just hurt you. Because it's in the name, right? And then the
Yeah.
rock cap would have made you sick.
Yeah, that makes sense. The
Okay.
1d4 damage is probably the sharpweed, and then the the other one's probably poisoned.
And then, weird. Okay. At the end of the class, not that it matters now, but I'll still do it because for some reason I didn't copy this into the list of ingredients. The instructor will come back with a new ingredient that he will introduce you about called tar extract. Tar
Whoa.
extract, he teaches. As you've noticed with some of these ingredients, they have a randomized result. So sometimes you will have a potion do one thing or do the other, and it's completely randomized. And this is problematic. With the tar extract, it doesn't count as an ingredient. It allows you to mix with those randomized ingredients to control the results. AKA above ground, above game. You can mix the tar extract. It doesn't count as one of the 2 ingredients. And you can say, I'm going to do tar extract with gold blood, and I'm going to say that I rolled a 20 on it, on the gold blood test or whatever. And then you can literally just dictate what you roll. And then as you continue to experiment around with that, yeah. So once you find out, oh, if I roll above this amount, Gold Blood does this. If I roll below this, Gold Blood does that. You can take tar extract, mix it, make a mixture, and just say what you rolled instead, so that you can control the effect of what those secondary effects.
Tremor will ask, "Can we do it after the fact?"
I'm afraid not, my young man.
Then we're
Yep.
done here.
Yep.
All right, good luck with the Yeti. I'll see you in class Monday.
Yes.
Yeah, see you
If
then.
we're alive.
Yes. Two of us might die.
Elbows
Fuck.
Gideon.
Oh my god.
I
not-
was I actually
I
literally
elbowed
forgot
Gideon,
that our
not
plan
Al.
was. I literally forgot that our plan was supposed to die. I was just genuinely being like, we might die.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Amazing.
Christ. All right. It is the evening before fight against Frostfear. What are you doing?
Want to zap?
So,
Want to zap zap?
okay.
I like how this is like a night before the war. Just Trimmer
Well,
went
sorry.
More
zap zap.
zap for the road.
Yeah, let's go to the couch.
There's a good chance that we won't see each other for a while, so I want you to give it all you got.
Alright. Eleanor's gonna walk
Like
up
a-
and slap him
a
across
sailor
the
arriving
face.
home.
Yeah.
All right, roll the damage. Okay.
Okay.
We're going again.
You take 22 points of damage.
Again,
Alright.
this time with feeling.
I really want to choke him.
Oh my god! What?
Just kidding.
Okay.
Oh, these are weaker.
Oh.
Does the 20 points of damage? What's the 20 points of damage do to you, Tremor?
Actually, that's exactly my max HP.
Oh shit.
So you're at
Nice.
0, which means you are still stable. You're not unconscious, but if you do
Want
anything
one more?
else, you will. You're at this weird transition between life and death. I just want to let you know at 0. So you start suffering. You know, if you get hit again, you're gonna take a failed save and then go down. You're just kind of like dizzy right now. But you're not counted as unconscious, but you're kind of you're in that in between period right now.
How
The-
close am I, Brett?
But what?
Unlocking
Like, can he take another?
true power.
I can't tell you that.
Oh.
Oh.
I will
Man.
allow you. Okay, all right. I will allow an Arcana check.
Wait, I've got an idea. Why don't you do the wolf house so she gets advantage?
I don't want her to crit me.
If she crits you take more damage, you're more likely to unlock.
Oh my god.
With a 20, I will say that you are over halfway there to your true potential.
Half? It's been
Over
days.
half.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You've been knocked down how many times? 3 times?
Yes.
Yes.
If you're over half, it's
I will
gotta be
also tell you with that
5.
Arcana check that any damage you take once you get knocked out does not count as damage towards your true
Mm.
potential.
Oh, really? So it doesn't. Okay.
Mhm.
The,
And
the negative doesn't matter.
You're discovering that right now. Yes.
That's
So this counts.
uncomfortable.
You're saying this is towards the goal. Him being at 0.
No.
Well,
No. Okay, so he's got to get hit again. Zap him!
no.
well, I gotta get. I gotta get.
Down, zap!
I have to be healed up and then hit again, basically.
Yeah. Do you want to drink one of the potions?
Wait, so we got to use
It's
2
not gonna
potions
kill
on
me
this
very
right now?
much. That doesn't sound worth it.
Okay. Do you want me?
Does Eleanor
No,
just
wait,
really
why
want
can't
to
she just
zap
zap
him
me right
again?
now?
Well, I mean, she could zap me. I mean, I don't know if does going down, like, increase
Going down would still count towards the other potential, which requires you to be knocked out.
Yeah, like right now you haven't even been knocked out, so the ultimate power is
Yeah.
only when you get knocked out.
All right, fuck it. Hit me again.
Okay. Here we go. Oh.
That is a miss.
Oh.
That is a critical miss. Do you?
Can I just go again then?
I still let it hit me.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just like veering off to the side and you move in front. Ooh.
You're knocked unconscious. Once again, you hear as Tremor falls down unconscious.
All right. I'm gonna feed him one of the tremor spells I made earlier. Or spells potions, sorry. Here you go.
Okay.
Drink up. I think it was 2d4.
Yeah, 2d4.
And you gain
Oops.
+1 to your attack roll for 3 rounds.
Great.
So you heal for 6 health.
Okay. Can I Arcana check how close I am with the going down thing
I will allow it.
with Familiar Bond? So it's +3 to that. 18.
You are over halfway of reaching your potential.
Fuck.
Maybe
It's
after
not
the Yeti
happening
fight.
this episode.
Maybe after the Yeti fight. Okay. He'll say, I think that's all I can do right now.
Ah, man. I'm just straight off the bed.
I can't believe it. What is the rest of you doing?
Well, tomorrow's the big day. You guys okay with the plan? Any more thoughts?
No.
No.
You're gonna be okay here?
Of course we're gonna be okay. Look at us.
Look at us.
Gestures vaguely at ball of anxiety that is Al.
I. Never mind us. What about you?
You know me. I'll be fine. It's not convincing.
Well, if they do get there and they find you there, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah, well, I probably had that coming.
Oh.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Outdoors. What? Are you going to bed?
I'll stay up a little while longer.
What are you doing?
Thinking.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Did you hear me say good night?
I cast sending.
Oh
If you didn't hear me say it, good night. I just said it back to you, but you were back in your room very quickly.
Do you
Good
respond?
night. Outdoors. Good night. Sweet dreams. Dream of pea soup or whatever you dream of.
What is Aldorus doing?
He's gonna cast sending to his father.
Okay.
Skull trying to find Astral Veil Academy. Sending 2 of our best to be spies on other side. Bye. But not me.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And he's gonna go to bed.
He's gonna respond.
Respond?
Yeah, I'm just writing the.
Brett's
I'm
counting the words.
Okay.
The deepest silence.
I have to get the voice.
It's all like half your words so far.
Yeah.
Is this on?
Okay.
Be safe, son. You are also the school's best. I'm sorry for the emotional outburst. Well sending.
Well, sending. I'm gonna barf.
Oh, so dumb. Okay.
That's his response to you.
Gideon.
Yes, Al.
It's been nice having you as a best friend.
Oh my god.
And Gideon doesn't laugh. Shady's laughing.
Awful.
Take care of yourself, Al. I know you'll do good here. This is your dream, no? The school?
Yes.
Just be aware that sometimes dreams can be nightmares. I believe in you.
I won't miss Otto.
Oh.
Oh.
He's flabbergasted.
What was the black guy?
You're on patrol tonight. Oswin.
I just love that sad oh. Anything else during the evening hours?
No.
All right. Well then, in that case, I say you wake up bright and early. You go ahead and fill it up canteens of hot liquids, whether it be tea or coffee
Hot chocolate?
or hot chocolate.
W.
Made
Eh.
from the milk of a. What was the milk we were drinking?
Elk
milk?
I mean, it's
Elk
it's-
milk hot
Elk-
chocolate?
I
Milk
will give
hot
you.
Cocoa.
I will give you the milk of choice.
Definitely elk milk.
Mommy's.
That's hot milk.
I knew it.
Besides that,
But yes.
Oh, okay.
ew, yucky.
So disappointing.
Oh,
Alright.
fuck.
I have a quick question. Is the headmaster's office like accessible, or is it a thing that is under lock and key?
It would be under lock and key.
Is it guarded?
What are you planning?
Oh, the morning of the Yeti. This is what we're doing. Okay.
You're crazy, dude.
Are you?
If I'm about to fucking leave this place for a while, I'm
You're
gonna.
gonna take a shit on
Honestly,
a
you're not
doorstep?
wrong. You're 100% correct.
Otto, go and squeeze one out on her bed.
Are you actually departing for the?
I think I'd have Otto check it out first.
Okay.
DM says sadly as he has to pull up a map.
No, I thinking. Making sure the maps are there. Clear out some
Oh,
things.
Eleanor, get off the map.
Go ahead and are you bringing yourself or Otto? This would be the hallway
Oh.
outside of the.
I'd be like just walking by in like the public area
Mhm.
near it, but I'd have Otto kind of like slip in.
I would say assume the end of these stairs over here would be, or the end of this hallway over here would be the would be the like the stairway that goes up to the headmaster's study.
Yeah, I think he would just kind of try to casually.
And you kind of get into like this off hallway that is not traveled much because it is the hallway to the study of the headmaster. All right, you're actually at the stairway that goes up to the office. If you're getting especially close, you want to be that close?
He gets about there, and then I think Otto would kind of scurry forward.
As you do so, Otto would hear footsteps descending down.
He would scurry back. Sherman's just gonna be like admiring the statues with Otto.
Oh no.
And you would just see that the headmaster walk through and kind of giving a nod to Otto,
Hello, Professor.
nod to Trema.
Just taking my weird dog for a walk.
Good morning to you, Master Tremor. I hear your studies are going well.
Yes, we're about to go take on the Yeti
Oh.
tonight or today. Do you have any advice?
I would say make sure to go during the early morning and afternoon. If you were to go during the evening, probably the temperatures would be quite deadly for you.
Well conversed.
Oh my
Um,
god.
She's gonna go ahead and walk by, and just lightly put a hand on your shoulder, and she does so, and gives you a nod.
He's
I
gonna
believe,
nod back.
yeah, and she'll say, "I believe you're going to do great things, Master Tremor."
Too.
And then she'll walk away.
He's gonna like pretend to pick up Otto's shit, I guess. I don't fucking know. And then he's gonna fuck. I'm debating.
Do it.
What are you debating, dude?
Do it.
All right, fuck it.
Do whatever you're doing.
Yeah,
He's
do
gonna
it.
he's gonna stroll over to the headmaster's office.
Ascend up the
Motherfucker.
stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
The madman himself.
Oh,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
right before I do that, I'm gonna, if I can, do an Arcana check. I wanted to see if she cast anything on me when she touched me, or
Okay.
you know what if there's a scrying eye in this hallway.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
I don't know why I rolled twice. Sorry, it'd be +3 too
Um,
with the autos.
You do
Oh.
not detect a spell or scry an eye in this hall.
Okay, he's gonna head up the stairs then.
Okay. Place yourself at the stairs.
He's gonna Arcana check the door.
Okay. We're having a
+3.
trouble sensing anything about the door.
All right, I'm gonna cast. What's the name of that spell?
Knock.
Knock.
Oh no,
Yeah.
the one we got.
Yeah.
What do you mean, the one that you got?
I prepared it for this reason, but I'm trying to find it.
We got one. When did we get it?
It was in the dungeon right before we saw the djinn. Oh, it is knock.
Oh yes, where you can pick locks with Arcana checks. Yeah.
Well, I actually have knock, which is even different. I think that's different. That's just a.
Yeah.
If
Knock.
it's held with an arcane lock, it is suppressed for 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, I know you're
will
talking
cast
about
knock.
the rogues. Okay. You
And
hear
I will-
a
on the door.
very audible knock from 200 feet, like echoes through the stairwell. And
It's
the
gonna
door-
send Otto in.
The door would just creak open.
Otto, looking through Otto's eyes, he's gonna try to find the Nigel book,
Okay.
and he's gonna go for it if he can find it.
Go ahead and make an investigation check through Watto. I will say that this is going to require, with the investigation check, you have more time.
Can I walk in myself to help?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm risking it.
If you are working through Watto, I would say you also roll an investigation check.
Oh my god.
Oof. Wow, that is unlucky.
You are having a great struggle as you're trying to look through all the books. You don't even
Damn.
recall what the book even looks like.
2 twos in a row.
you're able to continue, but the longer you are in this office, the potential danger that you may find yourself in. Up
Yeah,
to
I'm
you
already
if you wish to risk it.
I'll do it.
Okay. You may roll 2 investigation checks for both Otto and yourself. Okay. One moment. Otto finds what appears to be some sort of magical sigil underneath the desk.
I'm gonna go Arcana check it.
Mhm.
+3.
As you Arcana check, I will let you know that simply by pressing a hand against it and flowing cantrip magic, which is just raw energy magic, you have to cast a spell, activates the sigil. What the sigil does, you do not know.
Do I have... I'm gonna cast the spell magic. One of my 3rd spell slots, or my level 3 spell slots.
Okay. On the sigil?
Yep.
Okay. As you cast it, the tiny sigil underneath the desk will light up for a minute and then smear as if someone smudged a chalk or a painting. And then you will see the carpet illuminate for a second as some sort of glyph illuminates and then also fade.
Dodged the fucking bullet. Okay. Does that...
And nothing else
Am I able-
happens.
So that wasn't the book?
The sigil or the...
I mean, I thought the sigil was like on the book or was...
Oh no!
guarding
Oh
the book.
no! It was like on the table. I'll re-describe it. You see a
Okay.
sigil underneath the desk. It wasn't on a book or anything like that.
Okay.
So, do you still want to cast spell magic? Would you have cast spell magic? All you know is from I told you that by simply placing your hand on the sigil and using magical energy, it activates the sigil, but you do not know what the sigil does.
But so I thought I did cast a spell magic.
You did, but you were assuming that this was a sigil on a book. So what I'm telling you is, do you still cast a spell magic?
I would have dispelled magic.
Either
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the same thing happens.
Okay.
And then that's it. You can investigate or use an Arcana check again to try and learn more of potentially of what may have happened. But again, it's still...
I mean,
takes
I'm
time.
assuming it was a rug trap. So, I mean, I'll roll another Arcana check. Oh,
Wow.
You realize at that moment that the sigil simply activates a teleportation glyph, which would activate on the rug. That glyph would have taken you somewhere, but now it has been severed from the dispel magic.
that would have been hard to explain. Okay. But I haven't found the book yet.
Correct.
I'm going to try one more time to look for the book, I guess.
Okay.
Now that I'm like behind the desk, I'm going to look through there too.
Okay. After a thorough investigation around the desk, the bookshelves, and any sort of crevice, you can come to the safe conclusion that the book is not within this office.
Shit. Okay. He's going to swear under his breath and... How long would it take me to roll up this carpet?
It would take you quite a bit of time. Yeah, it would take you quite a bit of time.
Do I find anything else with that investigation?
I would tell you that the carpet is not magical, nor has it ever been.
It was just the glyph.
Glyph of teleportation specifically. One where if you were to stand on it while it was active, would have taken you somewhere.
Can I, did I learn anything from investigating her desk? Like, find anything?
The desk itself is pristine. Just notes amongst teachers, classes, theories, things of that nature. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, he's gonna stroll out of there.
Okay. You leave the
I'm
the
closing
office
the door
at
behind
that
me.
point. Okay. All right. Do you return back to your dorm at that point?
I would return to wherever they are.
Okay. I would say they're probably at the dorm getting ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But at the very least, you know something about the office is that there is teleportation.
I would
system.
share that information before I left our dorm, by the way.
About that.
Perfect.
And also
Yeah.
that the book of Nigel is not in the
I would say,
office.
look, I don't know if they're gonna catch me, but I went to the headmaster's office to look for Nigel's book. It wasn't there. I looked thoroughly. She has a teleportation glyph on her carpet. I disabled it for now, but if you ever end up back in there and you step on the carpet, it might whisk you away. I don't know where to. If I had to guess, Nigel would either be on her person or wherever that teleportation takes you.
Hmm.
We should probably go before she goes looking for me.
Yes.
That makes
and
sense.
I mean, she won't have to look for you long because you're dying today, remember?
Yep.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Ray.
All right. So you're leaving for the Ichimaya Plains?
Yes, I think we are.
All right.
I believe so.
Then let us go. You arrive in what appears to be a very snowy sort of forest. A yeti, Frostfear, is supposed to be wandering around here. With that, you're free to... It's a very frigid, cold day as well, so hopefully you've packed plenty of warm liquid. Keep yourself warm as you explore these frosted areas. Where do you go?
Does anyone know tracking? Seems so basic.
Seems so barbaric. You are free to roll survival checks if you'd like, or you can just wander around the map and then let me know which area you go.
Tremor won't out of principle.
Gideon definitely will, hoping that even though he doesn't have any technical advantage above game, just the fact that he's a commoner will be like, yep, he fails anyway. Cool. Never mind.
At this point, it's anyone's guess. You're still at the beginning of the forest, so it could be anywhere right now.
I think we should head this way.
Yeah, so you have a path of left or right, essentially. All right, you begin to move right.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. The right will take you to the following. And then I will boop. Boop. Yeah, whatever. I'll drag your tokens here.
Ah, light.
Mhm.
Cool.
It takes you over to this area. It appears to be that of a frozen lake.
It's chilly. I'm gonna cast mage armor.
Good idea, Al. I'm not going to cast Mage Armor.
I'll do the same because that's a good idea.
Same.
These are really good ideas that you're doing right here. Okay. With that, you gain the mage armor. The armor of force grants little protection against the elements.
You don't got to be a downer about it, Brad. Oh my goodness.
Ah,
I'm just letting you know.
Which way should we go now?
I don't know. You're the commoner.
Also,
Oh.
familiar bond as well.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm so glad we're gonna be spending so much time together, Trevor.
yeah, we will.
Astral Veil's gonna be so great.
Everyone remember familiar bond.
Oh yeah. I attune auto.
Really good.
Plus 1 AC.
And
do it as
spells do bonus damage, and you get 10 temporary HP.
No, that's all different things, I think, right?
Oh yeah, you choose which one, isn't it?
You choose one, yeah.
That is correct.
I got you,
Yeah,
Brad.
I'll do the 1 AC.
Same.
yeah, I did the 1 AC as well.
We never know what this is gonna hit this Yeti.
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 Gideon will attempt to like skate across the ice.
You're crazy.
That seems like a bad idea.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
About to be one person going to the astral.
No.
You
Oof.
immediately, as you step forward, trying to keep your balance, you slip about right here and fall prone.
Okay.
He's gonna die.
Make a fate check, please, with a roll of a d20.
Oh my god.
Uh,
None of us have the
Guys,
strength to
ice.
save you.
The ice begins to crack underneath you as you feel the cold, damp water begin to seep through.
I'll get you.
it's all right.
Gideon?
Risk is trained. Risk is trained for this, guys, and Risk will like he's been
Oh.
wrapped around my neck, and he's gonna drag me by the collar with
Oh my
his
God.
super fox strength off of the ice.
Okay.
Goes,
Go,
whoop.
go ahead and okay. I'll allow it. You said you're not far enough for that, so yeah.
Oswin has a similar trick. A little stickier, but similar.
Seemed like a bad idea.
Yeah, don't do that.
Look, we're mages, not fighters, okay? Let's just let's stick to the task at hand.
Yeah, we like solid ground here.
Well, maybe
believe
as
I'm agreeing with
commoners
Val.
like ice
Well,
and fun.
I have heard
Was
this.
that fun?
I mean, it was a little fun, honestly.
And I know
Bump
I
and
don't go on
bruise.
the ice.
Aldoris, I'm fine. She's shivering and trying not to have her teeth chatter.
Are you cold?
I'm fine.
Okay.
What's that? Up ahead.
What are you
Stop
talking
doing that
about?
sound.
Go ahead and select.
This.
It is a hole that goes into the earth.
I think I found. Wait, do Yetis live in holes?
You know, we really should have studied this before.
Yeah, we didn't learn anything about Yetis, did we?
No, not a thing.
Sounds like us. All right, let's just poke our heads in, I guess.
Okay.
Now, that doesn't sound very safe or fun.
Safer than jumping on a frozen lake.
I didn't jump. I skated, slid.
As you step in the very cold and dark cave, go ahead and roll me an investigation check. As you spend some time. Within the darkness, do you have any sort of light source or anything like that?
I'll cast the light cantrip.
Okay. Exploring around, you see what appears to be a rather clean cave. No one appears to be inhabit in this this hole in the ground. Essentially, if you were looking for a Yeti, there seems to be no evidence of it here or nearby in this area. Perhaps in a different direction of the forest.
I knew we should have gone left. Totally unhelpful.
So with that, what are you doing?
Does
Wanna
the
go
right
back?
continue?
There's
Does the
like
right?
something that's-
Let me check real quick. Yes, the right does continue.
We don't have to go right. Oh, Tremor's already south. Right,
Uh-oh.
let's go south.
Wait, hold on a second. Before we go anywhere, have we thought about the chance that actually there is no Yeti and we're about to be ambushed and killed?
Oh my god. I agree. What the
Why
fuck?
would they Why would they ambush us out here?
Because it's in the middle of nowhere. We're easily buried.
Wait, Al, are you suggesting that the school is doing something devious?
I'm just suggesting that if I was to kill someone, I would tell them to go and fight a Yeti in the middle of nowhere, have them killed by said Yeti, and then the students are forgotten about. Turns out we
It
weren't
does sound
good
like
enough.
something I would do.
Yeah.
Well, all the teachers that we spoke to seem to know about this assignment. So if you're ready
They'd
to
have to all
believe that
be
the
in on it.
entire school is in on it, then maybe
Unless-
we should all just
No.
go to the Astral Veil.
This is
Unless
what
they
I'm
also
thinking.
think that it's a Yeti. And
Yes,
it's just.
exactly.
Hmm.
And then so it turns out, we advanced those students too quickly. There is no Yeti. We advanced them too quickly. Oh no, we sent them to their deaths. Oh, we're so silly. And then they get on with their day.
So what's the play?
I don't know, let's find this Yeti.
Literally, I hate Al so much right now. Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Out of the corner.
Tremor's
What
gonna
is
look for
that?
Yeti tracks.
What is
Okay.
that? What is that?
You can do an investigation check if you'd like.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Eleonora, as
Mm-hmm.
you look over it, it appears to be of an this design, this on this like slab of stone. It appears to be ancient, as it's been
Okay.
here for quite some time. However, the technology of its architecture appears very advanced.
Can I Arcana check it?
Yes, you can. As you place your hand on an Arcana check, with a 22 specifically, you realize that it appears to be some sort of magical lock that assists in unlocking something within the area.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna relay that to everyone.
Want me to knock it open?
Well, hold on. If you knock, everything's gonna hear.
So, if there's no Yeti, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but what if there's something worse?
If you do
What's
another,
worse than a Yeti?
if you use an Arcana check to infuse your magic within this stone, you can potentially activate it.
Should I
You
do
want to
it?
handshake it?
Wait, am I handshaking it or am I Arcana?
I
Wait.
mean,
What if we all did it together?
It's a good
With the
idea.
power of friendship?
No, the power of magic. Get it?
Alright, Arcana checks all around?
let's hope it's not a bomb.
Let's hope.
Jeez. Very easily with all of your Arcana checks, the stone lights up. I can tell you that it seems to be connected to something. And that's all that happens.
There must be another one around here.
What if
This
it did something inside of that neatly kept cave?
I didn't sense anything magical. in
Whoa!
there.
What's that?
Sorry, I meant to put this on the GM there. Cover your eyes. Don't look behind the curtain. Woo.
Maybe we check to the south.
Yeah, I suppose.
Here, I'll just... boom. And it just illuminates at that point. All right, you're going south?
Yeah.
See where... Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay. Forgot I can also, I believe, drag your tokens myself. Oop. There we go.
What's your AC right now, everyone, by the way? Is yours
8
17?
I think
Like,
mine's 16.
No,
What's
well, I
yours?
think mine is more than that because I didn't actually. Yeah, I think mine's 18.
18, nice.
yeah, mine's big too.
Yeah, mine's
Oh,
big
that-
as well.
So,
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, fuck.
how much is magic armor? Is it 15? I think it's 15.
It's 14 plus your dex. So yours.
Right?
Because
Oh,
we have the
16.
+1 to it if you have mastery.
17, 18. Oh, I'm at 19 right now then.
Oh shit. I think I'm only at 16.
All right, what are you guys doing? As you look around in what appears to be an entire open area, immediately you recognize off in the distance another one of these mysterious slabs.
Look, a mysterious slab. Brace you there. Ah,
Don't run
Look.
on ice.
we're children at the end of the day still, and we enjoy, having fun.
Oh.
Al trips in the snow. We all laugh a little. We brush the snow off of him.
His
Just pushing everything back. Just pushing everything back.
Hold up.
But other than that, it appears to be the end of some sort of clearing. What do you do?
Magic.
Magic.
I'm back. I'm coming.
Roll. Go ahead and roll the
Uh-oh.
magic.
Oh no.
watch this. Oh,
Aldoris, you successfully illuminated. It appears to unlock something.
How do you know that?
As you place your hand over there. At that point, Aldoris, I would also say it seems to be in a series of 4. When all 4 are lit, something may unlock.
We need to find the other 2, and then we will unlock the secrets of the ice cold north, west, east, which way are
I literally think we went south.
Everywhere else.
A pathway continues off to the west, or you can return back from where you came to the north.
West.
is beast.
As Al said, let's go to the north at west east.
Yes, exactly, Trimmer. Speaking truth.
Well spoken. Converse. Well
Well conversed.
Well conversed.
When we get well conversed, freaking
Uh-oh. There's
shirts.
nothing here.
Oh,
There's
that's
a
good.
hole. What if we don't take care of the
Where
Yeti?
are we?
and
Oh, there we
place
are.
the stones instead.
Oh, there is another hole.
Yeah.
What do you say, Al? South, north, east, west.
Do not attempt to mock me.
I'm simply repeating your words.
Which way is this?
This would be south.
How do you tell?
Al not knows directions.
I mean, in his defense, you guys are just like wandering around a forest, so it's really uncertain.
yeah,
to
we're
know.
not top down.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you don't have like an eagle eye view of where you're at. So that's totally fair. You do see another cavern.
Let's check it out.
Go ahead.
Trimmer,
Okay.
you're good at that.
I poke my head in. I cast light.
The moment you do so, a creature charges towards you from the cavern. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yabby.
Found it. Wait, it wasn't clicking my token. Yeah, that's more like it.
No.
Ooh, this music. D&D Beyond, are you working? Are you good?
It's okay.
It's not okay, Brett. This is a free service, and I want it to be perfect.
It's all right. It's an indie company. It's okay. All right. I will say the following charges up as the light has awakened it. Nope. Not that. But this in a different layer and this tall.
Whoa. Would we recognize that as a Yeti?
Yes, you would.
Never mind what I said before.
This is a good theory.
I am so far back. God damn it.
Oh,
We were
Jesus.
sprinting pretty.
Oh God, how far are you up? Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right,
shake them back
You got
there.
some range spells.
Tremor, it's your turn.
Yeah. I
Okay.
got my powerful ones though.
The first combat in 4 sessions.
True.
That's crazy.
Blast it!
He is gonna cast.
What an ugly creature, by the way.
Rude.
Well, it looks so fucking evil.
It's
It's
Frost.
got like hollowed out eyes.
It's literally named Frostsphere.
Yeah, that's bad. I can see why. Yeah, okay.
He's gonna cast Cloud of Daggers, centered on the Yeti, like here-ish.
Can you link the spell just so I know the exact measurements?
Yeah, it's a 5x5 cube. Yes, sir. How do I? Oh, it's just casting the damage. Why? How do I?
Is there a
Post
DC
spell.
or an attack roll?
Nope. It's just it happens. It's on the first time they enter, and if it starts its turn in there.
Okay. It just takes damage, no save.
Yep.
Okay. It's just a 5-foot
It's
square like that.
concentration. Yeah.
Okay. All right. A cloud of daggers starts spinning around, stabbing at the Frostsphere. Do you really like to move, or what would you like to do at this point?
I will not move.
Okay. Eleanor, it's now your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to do lightning bolt from here.
Okay.
So dex save, please, Frost.
Can I react to me seeing her ready lightning bolt?
Yes, you can.
the double cast.
Oh,
Nani?
shit.
I just want to make sure that I can. If I get to right here, I don't know how to make. I don't know how this works. If I'm at the bottom left of her, we're
Mhm.
within 5 feet of each other, so we can. That'll work, right?
Yeah. So, for that, you will have to turn your lightning bolt into a spell attack, and both of you will have to hit the target with 2 spell attacks for dual cast.
Should we do that,
Okay.
or is it not worth the risk?
Well,
I'll basically
we
let you
could-
decide. If I see you, I'll call out.
We
and
could
say,
try it. We could try it. So I'll hold mine until you get over to me. Is that right?
You don't
And
even have to
then-
be next
You
to
don't
each
have to be
other.
there.
You
Yeah.
don't have to be together. Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you
shit.
don't have to be.
Nope.
Oh,
Shit.
As
Then
long
yeah,
as,
let's do
as
it.
long as the creature's within range. All right. So, Eleonora, you hold out the electricity in your hands to prepare to cast it forward. And then we go to Gideon's turn. Gideon, what are you doing?
Gideon's gonna look back and then do the same.
Hell yeah.
All
And then
right.
I guess
You
call out
both-
3, 2, 1
Roll attack.
now.
You both dual cast with a 3-2-1. I need spell attack rolls from both of you. That's a 19. I need a spell attack. With a 10, it fizzles out the both lightning bolts as it just
Tremor
discharges
turns
right
around.
there.
Wait for my howl next time.
God damn it.
Tremor, focus on the Yeti!
Gideon, do you move?
I'm sad, so I guess I'll move.
Get behind me.
I guess I'll move. I don't want to get too close to you. I'm gonna get like right here.
Okay.
You do want to get too close to me.
I'm scared of this Yeti, bro. I'll move up to you and I'll,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
get close
fair.
to you once you howl. Once you howl, I'll come over.
I like that. The first thing he does is just try to gore at you,
Oh,
Tremor.
no.
He also takes damage from the daggers.
That's true. Roll the dagger damage.
You want me to roll it each time?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, that
10
would've been
points.
So cool.
10 points of slashing damage.
Would have been really cool.
And he gores.
What?
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Okay.
Wow.
Tremor
Here,
likes
Oh
here
my
we
god.
go.
He's used to it.
Low roll,
12,
low
12 damage and 9 damage. That was a low crit
That's
roll.
good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Wait, why did it roll twice? Why did it do 2 damage?
It's because it defaults to advantage. I would have just taken the first roll.
But the second one doesn't hit.
The second one, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it does not hit. Yeah, so just 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he will look at I think he's gonna stare it out. He's gonna stare Al
Over
down.
here.
Al.
got
Its
this.
lifeless eyes begins to illuminate this ghastly spectral blue as it gives you a chilling gaze. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
This is my kind of cup of tea.
You feel a frigid cold wrap around your heart, but you manage to survive the attack.
Oh,
Nothing happens.
don't do that again.
Aldorus, it's now your turn.
Tremor, remember to knock back that potion of yours. I'm gonna cast a new spell. Let's get Flaming Sphere here.
Okay. I got something. How big is the flaming sphere?
5 foot diameter.
Okay, there it is.
Little sphere.
Yeah.
Want to put your ball next to my ball?
Time to turn up the heat. Please don't say that ever again.
Yeah, just above him over there.
Okay. You just see this ball
And-
just roll over.
Wait, is it 5 feet or 10 feet?
It's a 5 foot diameter sphere. So it's 5 foot, I
So
think.
you probably want to put it on him then.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I mean, he just has to be end his turn within 5 feet of it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little bit bigger than that then.
What? It's a 5 foot diameter. Isn't this 5 foot?
Yeah, I think it's 5 foot diameter, it's not 5 foot radius.
I thought that's weird. Okay, I thought diameter and radius is. All right, whatever. Here we go. Boop. Would that
Radius
be-
would mean it's 5 foot from the center to every edge, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right.
Whereas diameter would be the entirety of it, right?
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right though.
It's only a little bit. It's only a small one.
There you go. Like that.
Yes, please.
All right.
And then bonus action, I'll knock back that potion.
Which potion?
It was the potion of resistant to slashing and what was the other thing we added? It was the rock tooth ground.
Okay.
So it was the ground rock tooth, not dust, and
Okay.
Naga scale in
Okay.
a blue.
Your armor class goes up by 1. You gain resistance to slashing for 4 rounds on both.
Okay.
Drinking a potion is a bonus action?
It can be, yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Okay, does that end your round?
Yes.
Okay, Tremor, it's your turn.
Bonus action, also drinking that pee.
He slaps the potion out of your hand. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
So is that 2d4? I'm doing my trimmer pick me up, so that's 2d4 plus 1 to attack for 3 rounds.
Tremor, yep. Plus 1 to attack rolls for 3 rounds, and you would heal.
All right,
Nice.
roll 7.
Yep.
And then gonna hit him with what he's learned so far of the Mordove handshake.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Atta boy.
Actually, I need to add it to my cantrip list.
Do a spell
Uh,
attack roll. We can wing it.
I got it.
Okay. Keep in mind,
All
this
right.
will deal damage to you as well.
Oh, I know,
Okay.
but it's helping me learn. Isn't
but,
it?
but you see, DM, I can also continue to learn as I shock myself.
Oh.
That hits. That hits.
Nice.
All right,
This is gonna
so-
hurt. This is gonna sting, dude.
Wait, do you take the full amount of damage as well?
No,
And you will also take 12 points of electric damage on
wait,
yourself.
2d8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause
1d8
it goes up,
that
based,
much.
D20.
it goes
One-
up based on a thing, doesn't it?
Yep, 1d8
Fuck
per
me.
20.
All right.
34
You're
points of
crazy.
damage.
It's all for the goal of
Yep.
learning. You know.
And he shakes and jolts from the electric
I
handshake.
mean, 34 was a good roll, though, so.
Tremor
nice.
will look
Yeah.
to Eleanor and kind of smile this crazy look. It's working.
She's gonna nod.
Eleonora!
So, are you leaving now, or when are we? Tremor, what do you do?
I think that's. Oh yeah, I think that's my action and my bonus action. So I'm staying here.
Okay, Eleanor.
All right. I'll move here.
Mhm.
And I am going to lightning bolts. Gideon, do you want to try again?
Oh, I'm nervous.
Wait for the howl.
You know what? I'll basically let you decide. Oh yeah, true. The howl.
You could wait for the howl. So I might just do that. Okay, so Dex save Mr. Yeti, please.
Okay, just a normal lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Right here we. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there you are. Yay! Yay! 13.
Not today, bitch.
Not today, bitch. 37 points of damage is dealt.
Nice.
As you see this arcing lightning bolt go through Crosshair.
Trimmer tries to grab some of it for himself.
Little crackhead over here.
Like a little
Like a dog
battery.
with bubbles.
Eleanor, does that end your round?
Yes.
All right, Gideon.
I will lightning bolt as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it arch like right by Tremor's neck, like so he can get a taste. DC save, DC 14.
Well, just so you know, it's a line, so you'll have to move up. Otherwise, you will shoot through Tremor.
I'll move up one and then do it.
Okay. He fails.
Nice. All the lightning bolts I see in anime have like little lines, you know. Look at that
That's
roll.
31 points of
Holy
damage.
Shit.
What the fuck, dude? Nice.
Dude,
Oh,
we are
yeah.
fucking
We are on
strong.
fire right now, yeah.
Okay.
I think he just took over 100 damage in that round between
Yeah,
Tremor and us.
He
All right,
left.
he takes damage top of the round from both daggers and
Flame is at the end of his turn.
oh, yours. All right, mine's top of the turn. So let me roll that.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
I should also do a Constitution saving throw on keeping up
Yes.
my spell, right?
Yes, from the electricity.
How much should I take?
You have to roll
took
2
12.
concentration saves as well.
All right,
Then
and
you got War
I have
Mag-
advantage
War-
because of War Caster. So
Yeah.
that's,
It would go down.
wait, no.
Oh,
I have
you're right.
advantage.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Roll
can-
high.
You can also shift click for advantage.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
god.
Not a good day.
It's
All right, so the spell drops.
He begins to breathe out heavily, just completely exhausted from this combat, as the four of you appear to have the upper hand against it. As it does so, you see come out of his mouth something familiar as
Day energy.
day energy creeps out of him. And he's just breathing all around him right now as this day energy just kind of surrounds over.
Can I Arcana check?
Yes, you can. So while standing in this isn't as the concentrated day energy that you fought before. Any magic spell cast within this area, you will have to roll a 1d20 to see if you have to roll on the wild magic table. As your
okay.
magic
That's fun.
begins to
Ooh,
tear apart, essentially.
that's cool.
Yeah. So with the day energy, he is now going to combine two of his abilities that he does, which is the chilling gaze and the claw. So as his eyes illuminate up, instead of using the normal chilling gaze, you see his claws begin to glow this dim blue, and he will attack with the claws twice. Do a 13 or 8 hit
Nope.
you? Okay. If they did, you were going to have to make Constitution saving throws, as now they have the effect of the chilling gaze upon them, as the day
Damn.
energy are twisting his attacks around now. Okay. And at that point, he will take a little measurement peek. Eleonora, his
Okay.
eyes glow blue as a chilling gaze seeps into your soul and heart. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, fuck me, dude. What the fuck? What happened?
You take 10 points of cold damage to feel your heart freeze up. You are now
It's already frozen.
You are now paralyzed for 1 minute.
Wow.
A minute?
Whoa.
That's
Holy-
bad.
As
Okay.
you clutch on your heart, you can barely move as you feel like you're having a heart attack.
Oh my god.
Aldorus, it's your
No.
turn.
Oh, did he roll the 2D? I didn't roll the 2D6 for him. Can you make a dex save, please?
Yes, please.
My flaming orb.
Yeah, he's not moving.
He fails. So he takes 9 points of fire damage from the flaming orb.
At that point, from the fire damage, his chilling grasp and eyes just begin to flicker and blink out. Eleanor, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw as the chilling gaze appears to be disrupted.
Oh man.
You are still paralyzed.
woman.
Well.
All right, it's your turn, Al.
That's it. Scorching Ray. At level 3,
Ooh.
which I think is an additional...
Ray?
Additional ray, yeah.
Okay, 4 rays.
Right. That's the first ray.
That
I
hits.
have no idea what the hell's going on there. Okay, so that's 9 fire damage.
Yep, that's it. It's perfect. Just do that some more. That
That's
hits
another
again.
9 fire
Yep.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6 fire damage if it hits.
That hits.
And then that's a
Ooh.
nat 20, an extra 14. Plah, plah, plah.
That's amazing, Aldorus.
I did a great job.
You're throwing, as you throw the 4 scorching rays, each of them making contact. He keeps moving around, trying to like block, as almost fear is just surrounding him. Eleonora, please make 4 Constitution saving throws.
Let her go, beast.
The first one, immediately you feel your heart warm up, and you just return to normal. All right, Al, does that end your round?
He's gonna lift a finger up and blow on the end of it,
Haha, badass.
Smoke.
And then look around. Did anyone see that?
Smoke
Eleanor
lightly comes out
pretends
of
she
it.
did not see it.
Damn it.
Tremor, it is your turn.
Tremor's gonna look to Eleonora and say, "Together." Oh. He's gonna
Oh.
fucking do his wolf howl.
Do I need to come stand by you? Is that what
Yep,
you're... Okay,
Yep,
cool.
yep, yep.
Okay, cool.
Fucking do it.
Are we gonna try to Mordove handshake
Yep,
together?
we're gonna do the double.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Wow.
alright. I'm guessing you're holding your action?
Well,
Yeah,
so
well,
it's an
I can't
action
hold
to
my
cast.
action, but it's a reaction,
Oh,
right?
if you move
Oh.
there, you're gonna get a little bit flamed.
Oh, okay. I'll move here.
Yeah.
I just
Should
stay there.
I- Okay.
Well, the
Should I
Mordove
come-
handshake is an action as well, so you'd have to wait till your next
Right.
round.
Oh, really? I thought it was a reaction to join.
Did you? No. Well, you would have to cast. You have to spend an action to cast Mordove.
Oh.
You're casting an action for Pack of the Wolf. So what do you do?
Okay. In that case, he says, "Actually, never mind. Just shock it now, and we'll get him next time."
Oh,
All
should
right.
I go back and shoot from where I was, actually?
Well, you can just do it from right there.
Okay.
You get advantage still, don't you?
Yeah, you'll get
Oh, yeah,
advantage as long as you're
true.
5 foot from me.
Okay, I'm gonna do,
All right. So it's Eleanor's turn. You did Pack of the Wolf anyways. Okay.
Oh, remember to check his health as your Arcana. I keep
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Feel free to do that. Okay. Let me go ahead and with a 16 and a 24. Ba-ding! He is on his
Oh.
last legs.
Oh, shit.
We are powerful.
Alright.
Well,
in that
also,
case-
roll a d20, Tremor, as you cast a spell in the day. Oh, true, though.
Pog.
I teleport to the astral just from this.
Okay. You are able to withstand the destabilizing magic. But now, if you cast another spell in here, it will now be a 2 or lower.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, Eleanor, you move over, and what do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna do more Dove handshake.
Okay,
For that advantage, right? Because
Correct.
Pack
Yep.
of the Wolf?
correct. That hits.
Oh.
That
Oh,
hit. Yep.
as if you needed it.
So supportive.
I was so supportive.
All right,
Alright, that ends my turn.
Gideon.
26. Yeah, I guess you know what? I'll go ahead and cast lightning bolt.
You can if you stand
Yeah.
here, you get advantage.
Well, it's not an
What's
attack
the-
roll, so
Yeah.
Oh, it's a save. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Only with the dual cast.
Yeah. So it's a deck save.
Okie dokie. Let's see what happens.
You
That's a-
save.
Let's see the damage.
Okay.
28, so
That's good damage.
14.
Oh no, Al's gonna checkmate,
Yes,
dude.
I was waiting for this. I'm burning to death. Oh no.
It lets out a roar at that point as you just see more day magic is just exhuming out of his mouth.
Is the cloud of daggers gone?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's gonna go again with the claws. This time you just kind of see his form, his Yeti form, almost slightly begin to distort as you hear the bones snapping from the day magic. He is going to attack thrice this time. 1 to Tremor and 2 to Eleonora. 12 on Tremor.
Yes.
And 25 and 22 on Eleonora. Eleonora, I need you to make 2
Can you shield?
Constitution saving throws.
2
oh,
cons? Okay. Oh, wait, I could shield, right?
yeah. It adds +4, correct?
+5, but
+5.
would that be enough?
What's your armor class currently?
It's 16.
So +5, you know, it wouldn't be enough.
No. Okay, so 2 cons, you said? Cons saves?
Yes.
Oh my god.
What if Yeti is shiz? He is pretty interesting.
18 points of damage,
Oh,
and
boy.
because of the failed saving throws, you take 19 points of cold damage, and you are paralyzed
Oh,
again.
I'm knocked out completely.
What?
She gets knocked unconscious immediately.
Yeah.
This isn't
I'm
how it's
not
supposed to go.
It's and then the gaze turns over to the Gideon. Gideon, make a Constitution save, please.
Okay. That's a good roll.
You are paralyzed as well, and take 11 points of cold damage. Aldoris, is now your turn.
Can he make a deck saving throw, please, for my
Absolutely.
flaming orb?
Absolutely. That's an
Come
11.
on, roll 12. You got a
Okay.
max damage.
Oh no. It's time.
But it's
8
fire.
it's
Do I get a
time.
chance to
Oh yeah, you're
unparalyze?
absolutely correct. I need both.
Yeah.
I need both Gideon and Gideon. You're back. And
Cool.
also, go ahead and
Eleonora.
roll a Constitution saving throw as well, Eleonora.
Oh wait, she's
Unconscious,
okay.
but that's fine.
Con save?
Yes, please. She's paralyzed and unconscious now. Still paralyzed. Okay. All right, Al. It's now your turn.
I step one step closer.
Oh no.
Intelligence saving throw as I say check.
Please, not like this.
Not like this.
Please.
Have high intelligence,
Come
Yeti.
on.
No, he doesn't.
That's 2d10. Checkmate! Yes!
Hell yeah.
And then he fall. He did it.
Ah!
212 health. He managed to get the final tap.
Takes off his glasses and wipes the lenses with his shirt.
Eleanor!
Immediately runs to Eleanor and feeds her one of the healing potions that he had left. It's just the normal one. This is the last normal
Okay.
one he had.
Okay. You are no longer
It's a 2d4.
paralyzed now that the chilling touch has left the body of the Yeti.
Okay. How many? What is it? 2d4?
Just 2d4.
Okay.
3, 4 plus 2. So 9 health.
Oh.
Nice.
Careful of the magics.
Yeah, the
It's
day
a little
ener-
volatile.
yeah, the
Yeah,
day
he'll
energy is still kind of
help
like
carry
creeping
her.
out.
Out of the day.
Thank you.
The day.
Well, I guess that's
I was-
that.
I was going to go and pick up her crown and put it back on her head.
You dropped this, queen. Oh,
He
fuck.
kneels as he puts it up.
Oh, my fucking god.
Yeah, it definitely one of the concerning things here is that there's a creature of day magic outside of the old academy now.
Yeah.
So you're free to make your theories there.
Yeah, I'm gonna Arcana check to see if it has been tampered with
Mhm.
somehow. And
I would say with a 10 and what you're saying now, it from what you've learned about the day, that yes, creatures should not have a magic infused. This is definitely a creature of creation, not a natural occurrence.
One of the professors must have made this.
Someone was trying to get us in the old. Whew! You know?
What? I don't know. What does that
They're
mean?
they're trying to trick us into fighting a creature beyond our standards. They're going to be so impressed.
They clearly underestimated us.
As
Clearly.
who knows?
Well, now to stage our deaths. Come on, Gideon.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Do we want to find out what those other things do?
Oh, those stones?
Oh, right.
Yeah. I guess you could stage your death here as well. Like leave behind things.
a finger.
I'm not.
Mm,
I'm
you
not
could
leaving
leave
my
like
finger.
a scarf or like a glove, maybe.
A translucent image of Levin
Oh, no.
appears.
Watch
Can everyone
out!
see it?
Huh? Yeah, everyone
Walk
can see it.
out.
Yeah.
I think it's time already.
I
I'm
was
gonna walk over.
I waited for the time that you said, but something here was holding me back. May have been this creature? What is that magic that's
It's day magic.
permeating around it?
Do you
Day
not
ma-
know of it?
Levin will shake his head. Perhaps there's something that you can teach me, Master Tremor.
I mean, I'll do my best. I don't know much either.
He
You want
will-
to take a look?
He will. I unfortunately cannot interact with anything of this plane.
Okay, I'll take some back with me. I take my empty vial that I just drank.
And you just
I'm
kind of
trying to scoop it up.
you just kind of fill it up with this gaseous day now within the vial. Levin will continue.
Hmm.
I'm afraid the time is now or never. Do you wish to depart for the Astral Veil?
We will. Gideon and I.
He will look at Gideon. Gideon, what kind of expression do you currently have?
I guess a little bit of like a furrowed brow,
Hmm.
a little unsure.
He will nod. While you are here, I will do my best to take care of the both of you. There is a lot to teach you, as I'm sure there is a lot that you can teach me of Io. And then he looks behind to Aldoris and Eleonora. Will you two be all right?
Of course. Son's offended.
A smile falls over Levin's face. Of course. And you, Aldoris?
What? Oh, yes, I was just thinking about how we can stage this. I think I'm going to get the glass, smash it, and then I'm going to get its own blood and put it all across its mouth, because it didn't bite anyone, you know, so we need to make sure it looks like it's eaten them.
You're staging deaths?
Oh, yes. Tremor and Gideon are to die here, so that the
Levin,
professors have no
Is
idea.
is there any magic you can do to help us make it look like they died here?
He will look down. I suppose I have a little left to take the two of you and to stage the death. Stand
Do you
aside.
have like a blood spell or something?
And he holds out.
Oops.
He holds out a hand as you see in this translucent state some sort of distorted magic that is you've never seen or identify as the blood of the Yeti begins to seep out of its pores. And after some time, it creates what you would only describe as blood dolls of both Tremor
Ooh.
and Gideon that would then just scatter about over here.
Wow.
Tremor is actually going to look to Gideon with a concerned face and say, "You realize what this means, Gideon? Your family, they'll think you're dead."
Oh.
Aldoris, would you be able to send a message to my sister?
What do you want to say?
Just tell her that no matter what she hears, that I'm alive and well. That I'm somewhere safe, and that I'll see her soon.
I'll send it.
Oh, hold on. All right, I need a second. I don't know why that got me. Okay, thank you, Al.
Levin will give a solemn nod.
Can we have a minute to say goodbye?
Of course. I can hold it open for a little while.
Tremor will walk up to Al. I know we haven't really seen eye to eye. But for what it's worth, I think everything you've done for the best interests of everyone around you. And I respect you. He offers his hand.
He looks down at hand. He kind of shakily takes it, expecting to be shocked.
No shot comes.
Tremor. Even though we have fundamental disagreements on the treatment of magic, at 16 I wasn't even half the wizard you are.
He smirks. I'll try not to learn too much, alright? I gotta keep up with you. Wait, no, I said it backwards. Okay. Alright,
Thank you.
that, but the nice one. The nice
Oh
version.
fuck.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh my god.
It's a sensitive moment. You tripped over your words. It's fine.
Yeah.
And if anyone asks, you got the killing blow, not me.
Oh,
Thanks, Al.
what the hell?
Checkmate.
Ah, oh, sorry.
Had like a
It's PTSD from that word. Oh my god.
He'll walk up to Eleonora. Thanks for everything. I know you're gonna do great things. I don't know why I think this is. I mean, I'm sure I'll see you soon, but I don't know. Thanks again.
I hope so. I'm sorry I couldn't teach you the handshake before you went.
That's okay. He offers his hand.
She looks at it hesitantly and smirks and will actually hug him. So
Oh,
yeah. But she sees it as a moment of weakness, so she pulls away quickly and like brushes her skirt off. Just be safe, you know? Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
that's not saying much.
You'll notice a tiny smile fall over the usual solemn Levin's face before he returns to a serious tone. Are you ready?
I think Gideon would at least try to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Thank you for accepting me despite my birthright or lack thereof. I don't think there were any other students in that school that I would have gotten along with better.
You're
Well-
not defined by your birthright. You're an excellent wizard. I could give you an entire list of all wizards who are the finest, and they were born from similar means. In fact, the best wizards. You're among them.
Thank you, Al. You really ended up being a good best friend. And he'll walk forward and he'll actually reach to give him a hug. He's just gonna grab him. Gideon's a hugger.
We need to remain hydrated out here. Don't make me tear.
Just kind of
I'm-
puts his hand on his side, almost like a school dance. He doesn't really have to hug. Puts his hands on his waist.
Oh god.
I'm sure I'll see you soon, Al. I don't think we'll be. Well, it'll be long for us, so feel free to send me a message once in a while.
I will. You can count on it every day, probably.
Oh god.
Once in a while is fine, Al. You have to preserve your magic.
Well, for you, it's going to be so much slower, so I should send 3 a day so that you get them as often as possible.
Oh my god.
I actually really like the idea since time passes differently. Like you're
Mhm.
only sending one,
Yeah.
like say one a day. It's been like a week or 2 for me.
Yeah.
That's actually really awesome.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is cool.
The only other thing Gideon would do, Eleonora, where is your familiar?
I was just gonna say that. Lumi would probably be around her shoulders.
Okay, because Risk at this point is definitely at my feet, and I would want
Yeah.
I'd want Risk and Lumi to get to say like goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, Lumi would probably instinctively jump down as Eleonora held out her hand for her to do so. So she jumped down and
Sweet.
tackle Risk.
Oh. Eleonora, I know you'll do great. Obviously, you hold yourself to a very high standard. Let it down once in a while. Don't be afraid to embrace things that may not be so acceptable.
She looks almost like surprised. No one's ever told her that. So she gets a little teary-eyed, but she tries to mask it very quickly. Thank you, Gideon. But you too. And she's gonna hug him briefly as she hugged Tremor and pull away quickly.
Eleanor,
Aldoris.
in the little time I've known you.
Aldoris, I'm not leaving.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Aldoris, I'm staying here with you, remember?
Oh, I was so worried. I don't know how to get home from here.
Oh my god. All right. Well, run off, you two. We'll be fine.
Don't
I'll take
forget
care
to
of
cry
him.
over our bodies when they find us.
Right.
I
of
won't.
course.
It's more realistic if I don't.
That's fair.
That's fair. Yes. Come on, Risk.
Oh.
Levin will step forward as you guys are approaching and just walk over to the two of you and just says, I wish I could take the 4 of you. I would be lying if I were to say otherwise, but I'm worried for the 2 of you while you're here. I will do my best to find a way to bring you with us and protect you, but even then it may be quite a bit of time, well, I suppose not as much for you, before we will see each other again. Be safe. I know you
Yeah.
are capable.
Take care of them, all right? Or
Or
else.
else.
Just- Oh! Ow!
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Combined a word. That's like spell magic.
He nods.
God damn it. She face palms.
Welcome, Vass.
The definition.
Are the 2 of you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, as I'll ever be.
A ripple of energy will surge around the 3 of you. As the 2 of you, Al and Eleanor, see just this vibrant blue light. The hues themselves reminiscent of the astral veil of when you've seen it before. And just before you all fade, Levin will give a nod. Tremor and Gideon, do you do anything before you vanish?
I just smile. I do like Force Ghost at end of Star Wars, like nod of approval to them as I finish.
Gideon?
Yeah, I think Gideon would actually be wiping away some tears and like grimace a smile.
At that point, you would then the 3 of you would vanish, taken away to the astral veil.
Well,
Well,
oh no! What if
What-
that was
what-
the headmaster? They just tricked him.
Aldoris, it's gonna be okay. It was probably Levin I hope.
Hold on. I cast sending. Tremor.
Are they on a different plane, by the way? Because I've got to roll a d20. If I get a 1, it doesn't go through.
You'll have to roll. What'd you roll? Because I can't see it right
4.
now. Your message goes through, but it will take quite some.
Tremor.
It'll take quite
Was
some
that the
time.
headmaster?
It'll
By the
take-
time he gets it, he's gonna forget what you're talking
Al, it's been
about.
3 weeks. Of course it wasn't the headmaster. It's great, dude. They got babes over here, boy babes.
Hell, I'm 36.
We got one tiny moment here as you just return back into the forge room of where you were in the astral veil. You all three of you now in solid form, and Levin just kind of opens his eyes, shakes a little bit, and almost looks like he's about to fall over.
Tremor would try to catch him.
I apologize. It took quite a bit of power to bring the two of you here. But you're fine? The two of you all right?
Oh no, we never got the notes from Eleonora on how to avoid teleportation sickness.
I know this is going to be a dramatic change. Follow me, please.
What the fuck's wrong with Levin?
He is the headmaster.
He's taking some
He sounds like
Polyjuice
Otto.
Yeah.
He's just
he's Otto from the future.
he's exhausted. He's
Yeah.
he's
Otto
theory.
grows up and turns into a blue horny man.
I can't wait for the theory craft. As he walks over, he will just state to you all. He will mention as mentioned before, your, as you call it, a space baby, has been surrounding us ever since your meeting with him. I've removed the mark, but it seems to be linked over to this area. I fear the astral veil, as well as even your plane of existence, may be in grave danger.
Tremor's gonna look to Gideon. Well, I guess we have our work cut out for us then.
He smiles for a moment. I went ahead and thought a lot about the two of you, where you came from. The school that you originally was supposed to teach you magic. I came to a conclusion that I felt was extremely vital and important. The archives shouldn't just be for the few. It should be for the many. And at that point, he will step forward, and you will see, as you walk out, an entire hallway filled with outsiders strolling
Oh,
around.
Wow.
Dude.
And he
The
states,
music too.
he states, as you guys walk out, my friends, this is no longer an archive. This is now an academy. Welcome to the Astral Academy.
Ooh, shit.
May you be its first students, and maybe even its first mentors. Well, are you ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
There's quite a few of that you need to meet. Come. And at that point, you would just walk into the sea of people that are looking to enhance their academia. Welcome to the next evolution of the Arcane Academy, the Astral Academy.
Woo!
Congratulations,
Cool.
everyone.
Hell
Thank you so much for
yeah.
being a part of it.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
So yeah, this is our hiatus at this point. Arcane Academy hasn't ended, but it definitely is taking an evolutionary step, and we will see what it shapes into in January. So thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank
What a
you,
great
Brett.
Hell
conclusion.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cool conclusion.
That was really sweet.
Yeah.
Aw.
I did. I definitely wanted the Astral to feel happier than from when you guys left it. So,
Yeah, it was very, very lonely before. I love all the different characters here.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is great.
So,
Hell yeah.
They're gonna bully you too.
Yeah.
We're too normal looking.
Yeah.
Well, honestly,
you guys only
whenever
need
this
those
picks up
spells?
again, Tremor's gonna look like a fucking like Uncle Fester. Honestly, by the end of the next
Oh my
episode.
god, True, you need new art, dude.
So,
Oh yeah.
this is pending. But I was actually thinking of when this continues in January. Potentially a few months has passed in the plane of Io, which means you guys might actually be a year or two older. So we might actually be doing an age up for the two of you.
Well, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's fair to say, for now, at least, Bree, you're gonna be stepping away just because I know you have a lot on your plate right now. So this,
Yeah, for now.
for
but
now. But you're always welcome to come back, either
Thank you.
as a guest or if you want to come back in a longer area, you're more than welcome to do so.
Thank
Joe, I know you mentioned about potentially retiring Al to more of a guest position, if that's something that you're still interested in. But
Yeah.
of course, you're still welcome to join this reiteration as a different character if you like. It could even be an outsider. It could be whatever
Yeah,
you
one of
wish.
these guys.
Yeah, it could
Hell
literally
yeah.
be one of these
Joe
guys.
should be this guy. This is giving me Joe energy, the green one.
So
Oh.
in January, if you have time, you're welcome to join. And of course, I'll be actively hunting for more people as well. So, but this is the end of the Arcane Academy arc, and we will return with a new name for the campaign, the Astral Academy, where we'll have the same positive vibes of an Arcane Academy, schools, lessons, but with an outsider twist. So that's the plan. I hope it's something that you guys are looking forward to.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Thanks so much for running this, Brad. You did a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's
job.
awesome
Loved it.
conclusion, dude.
Yeah, that was that got me at the end too. So, all
Yeah. I got teary.
It's emotional.
right. I'm gonna go say bye to chat, and I'll see you guys next year in 2021.
Yep. Won't talk to you until then. It's just gonna be a lot.
I mean, I just.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Did you like that as the conclusion, guys? Was that a good conclusion? I was very nervous. I didn't know how people were gonna take it, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. There you go. Absolutely. So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you all very much. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna shape up and see what this next story's gonna go. And but yeah, it's the next step, the Astral Academy, an actual outsider magic school. Should be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for announcements of what's going to be back. Hopefully, I'm almost certain Kraken and Shady will be back. Joe, depending on his schedule, because I know he's running D&D games as well. He's welcome to come back as an outsider. May not even need to be a wizard at that point. I'm certain Bree will come back for guest spots. And yeah, I'll continue to be. We'll be looking for more talent, more players. So if you guys can do me a favor, head over to my Twitter. And if you have a streamer that you would like to see in the world of IO, be sure to message or at me to let me know what you want, who you'd like to see as part of the world of IO. As you could tell, we've got a lot of stories to tell. We got that. Any other place on Twitter? Twitter's honestly the best way. Just at me, you know. Yes, just let me know. And as you can tell, as I mentioned, there's a lot of stories in the world of IO. This is a brief, not even a conclusion, but I'm like a point of one of them. And we'll see what happens next time. So, Bree will stop doing PKL. No, Bree's still going to be doing PKL still. She's just stepping away from Arcane Academy. Bree will still be in Goblins of IO. She was literally in 3 games, including, you know, Joe's games, my games. But I think her schedule just got ahead of her, which is totally fine. And this seems like a really good step. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and thank really quick. We got, looks like 1 sub today, but that's okay. We'll take any subscriber. Sir Wallace Beans, thank you for the Prime sub, and it's a new sub as well. So there you go. Thank you so much for the Primes. Really do appreciate that. And welcome to the Rec Pack. Welcome to the Rec Pack. Yeah, by the way, I wanted to make a note. We got a couple of people who joined the Patreon. One person, I think, I'm not entirely certain, but I think one person Okay, all right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, that's still cool. Oh my god, I literally saw something. But yeah, we got 2 new Patreon members. So thank you guys so much for those that joined the Patreon. Someone bought a year, and I saw $108. So I was like, someone apparently is doing $108 a month. That's fucking crazy. But no, that's still good. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, oh my god, that's so generous. We are 6 Patreon members away from 100. We're gonna reach 100 in no time, guys. Absolutely. Swiping Fraps, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Ayo Jimbo, Aniki V0, Small Grime, Renan Dude, and Otto Pussner. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Rack Pack. Be sure to thank Swiping Fraps in chat and pay it forward, please. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Also, I want to give a shout out to our big Patreon sponsors, Link Zarmaj, Julia Shark, and the Hug Hunter. Thank you so much for that. We need to find the book of Nigel. He was close. If he figured out The Office, he absolutely would have been able to potentially take the Nigel book with him. But unfortunately, sometimes the actions don't align with what you need to do, and that's the beauty of D&D. You can't just hand what you'd love to see in a story. Sometimes consequences happen, so Nigel's going to be away for a little there. I'm going to miss this group so much. They're my favorite. We have 5 other campaigns as well. So while we are not going to be doing Arcane Academy for the rest of the year, we still have 5 other campaigns. We've got our dystopian game, Tower Archimedes. We have our Underdark underground game, Under IO. We have our Goblin campaign, Goblins of Io. We have tomorrow is a brand new game starting up at 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. PST. Eye of Asmodia, which is it is our Urban City game. It's going to be a session. They're going to be on a train heading to a factory that they need to destroy, essentially. So that's going to be a fun introduction session 1. Absolutely fun. And the return of Misdemeanor this Saturday, our pirate campaign. Please, if you love this campaign, check out one of those other ones. We got a VOD channel that you can actually watch all of them now. Find your new favorite, and we'll be back in January with a new one. So, all right, Final Fantasy VII style. It is kind of shaping up. In the beginning, it's gonna feel like Final Fantasy VII. I didn't intend for it to do that, but as the storyline kind of poked around, I was like, oh. Yep, that sounds it. That sounds like it's turning into a Final Fantasy VII. All right, guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. On a Train to Destroy Factory. Oh, hi, Final Fantasy VII. Yep, it's gonna have some beginning FF7 vibes. Absolutely. So, all right, guys, that is it. I'm gonna send you. Do whatever the heck you want. You're free. You're free to go. Have yourself a. I'm gonna take you over to Summer. Summer's just chatting. Summer's one of our D&D players. Go. Wait, that's not it. God, it's S. I keep forgetting the extra S. Summer S Salt. That's the one. We something? I guess so. I don't know what this meme is, but I love it. Drop some bread to love in Summer's chat. Okay. She's in our Monday game. She's currently just chatting. So say hi to her and be nice, or I'm coming for you. Have yourselves a good day, everyone. Thank you again for being a part of this. Bye-bye.